Alrighty then. So, everyone, welcome to another adventure with the Peacekeepers. Who would like to recount our last session with the people out there? No one? Okay.
I'm trying to remember where it started.
We started in the village. I think we picked up Tick.
You went to the
Um,
Lord's house. Yeah,
the
you picked
Lord.
up Tick, and then
Yeah, and then Tick showed us the way to the kobolds with the mommy milkers, kobold. Um
well, you gave her a name.
yeah, we did give her a name.
Yeah.
What was her name? No, I called her Stacy.
I thought we called her Nyx.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was
Nyx.
her name. Nyx. I called her Stacy. Um But no, so we met Nyx and a bunch of other kobolds, and then we found out that Tick is actually the second oldest kobold in their little tribe.
Yes, officially, Tick is now the second oldest, just because she has lived longer than the others at this point.
Yeah, because she is now, I believe, 11 days old.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, so they asked us to go kick some orc ass because an orc's been going in there and stealing their stuff. So we did that. We defeated the orc, and then.
Ogre.
Or is it an ogre or not? Yeah, it is an ogre. They're the same thing.
She's actually now technically 14 days old.
What? How long has it been?
3 days.
We've been in this cave for 3 days.
No, you've been traveling for like a couple of days, and then it took a day to get to the cave.
Oh, see, that was never discussed.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't know that. Well, now she's 14. But,
Days.
and some accidents happened because of Seraph's lovely, pun intended, axe that he had bought due to Cold Steel's persuasion. And, we had a little altercation with, Seraph. I believe that's all that happens, and now Seraph is knocked out.
No, he's not knocked out.
I thought we knocked him out.
No, we put a net over him and then ran away from him. He was charmed.
Yeah, he's charmed. Does someone want to knock him out? Seraph's not here.
Seraph is fine.
Seraph's fine. Can we just knock him out for today?
Oh my god.
Well, Pen's not here.
We don't want to deal with you tonight.
But yeah, you also found a lot of loot. A lot of it having strange,
loot.
draconic runes on it, because this used to be a dragon's horde.
Interesting.
I remembered a lot more than I thought I did.
Oh yeah. Only forgot a few things, but yeah, it's all good.
With no notes, I did pretty good. But yeah, I think we're all done here in the ogre cave.
Yep. I do believe you guys left out the whole blood ritual with the kobolds.
I did.
Yep, and the agreement you guys made with them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the ogre lies currently dead.
But he's dead forever.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not.
gone.
Give me a pat with a death person or something. I don't know.
Well, man's is super dead. I mean, I burned the living shell out of him, and apparently it wasn't bad enough, so I burned him even worse, and it was worse than the fires of hell.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, I wonder what was making him, how he got realived.
I would look into it a bit, but I think we should tend to ourselves, claim wayward to the prizer's head and show the queen and have the queen help us show her people that we defeated their nemesis that came for their lives.
Well, can we even get his head? He's kind of charred.
I mean, the head is still there. It's just beneath all the melting flesh.
I mean, I'm literally right here. I literally witnessed him die.
I mean, would you prefer?
Well, yeah. Well, that works. We really
understand
take
you,
the.
Sometimes seeing is better than just believing through words.
Again, I am technically their leader. I believe that they would probably believe me more than anything else.
All right.
Who would have known?
Well, I'll take your word for it, madam.
Is there anything else that anybody wants to do while we're in here before we head back to the Kobold Cave?
Gathered all of our resources.
Are you going to use this cave at all, Miss Nix?
Honestly, it would be better for you guys to move in here. There's lots of room in here.
I mean, we are going to have them move into town.
Well, true, but if they want a
Did
little
they say they wanted to move into town?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they wanted to. I thought they.
No,
I thought.
I don't think that's them moving into town.
I thought they said they don't want to move into
They
town specifically.
No, they don't.
They do not want.
No, they don't want to move into town. They just want you to find them a more secure living space.
Oh, okay. Well, how you feel about this living space, Miss Nix?
I suppose to start, we're probably going to have to mine it out a bit here and there in order to make room for the others. But yes, it's a
And
nice place to at least
It could use
set up.
cleaning too. Just a little spring cleaning. Because I'm sure you guys don't want a random bear rug.
Oh no, a random bear rug. I'm pretty sure it ties the whole thing together.
Well, if no one needs anything else to do here, maybe we should head out, unless people need to tend to their wounds.
Yes, let's go give the noblemen our the treaty, and so we can get permission.
All right.
Yes,
We-
I will return back to the den.
Be safe.
As our agreement, I will send you 10 kobold to have them set up some whatever traps that they can build around the city.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you for your assistance in this fight, and we will appreciate your assistance for the upcoming siege. I hope this is the beginning of a beautiful alliance between our people and yours.
Again, just know that if things turn too dire, we're not exactly going to be rushing out and joining any sort of fight.
And that's completely understandable. You guys are clearly not suited to fight, no offense.
Again, of our species, currently, the only one that has any sort of capability of standing on their own is me.
Ah, I see.
At least as far as I know of my tribe. The
Yeah,
rest... Well, basically for the rest, is, again, Tick being the second oldest of us should give you a good idea of how difficult it is for us to live.
Yeah, I could not imagine Tick in a battle. That would, seriously hurt me. I don't know why.
I have a question, Miss Nix. If you don't mind me asking.
Yes.
Do you know where your powers come from? They're brilliant.
Well, as I said before, I have literally the blood of dragons flowing within my veins.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Good stuff, that dragon blood.
Well, if that's all, I believe we should go and move on.
Hmm.
Of course.
The orcs won't be waiting for us to dilly-dally, so...
That's for sure.
Yeah, they won't be waiting on us to set up.
I wish you the best of luck with dealing with that.
Hopefully, hopefully with some of your kobolds, we can make some good traps, so we don't have to do a lot of dealing with it.
So, I guess away
Yeah.
we go with a. Do we keep Seraph in the net?
Just drag him out.
I took Seraph out of the net. He'll follow us like a person.
He's not. Can I just go knock him out?
No! Oh my god! We don't knock out our friends.
I'm just. Can I carry him? I would love to carry Seraph.
I mean,
If
I
you're
guess
strong enough.
I think I am. I mean, I hope I am.
I mean, isn't Seraph only like
Seraph's
40
not that.
pounds?
Seraph's not that heavy. Oh, what's my strength? Yeah, I have a 15 in strength, so I should be okay.
No, you two back there can
Can I
move.
come out of
if
the
you
area
wish
that
to
I'm
move.
hiding?
Oh yeah. I thought we'd just transition, but fair move.
No, we have to actually walk out. We don't have magic.
You guys don't have magic.
No, you guys don't have magic.
I don't know about you guys. I mean, like, if I breathe correctly, I can heal myself. That's pretty magical.
What?
I think that's more take care of yourself.
You know, if you just, like, in through the nose,
Okay,
out
you're just
through
gonna
the mouth.
walk by the person you don't see or recognize or.
Oh, I
Wait.
was just
Oh, there was a
confused.
person? Oh, God, I thought it was the
Can I
next.
duck behind this and hide again?
Excuse me.
Sorry, I got a bit of blood in my eyes.
Wait a minute. You're
I mean,
different
it's
from the
standing
usual
right there in
people.
plain view. You just kind of like walk right by him.
Listen, when you're in the middle of a conversation with an idiot, you must try to correct him. You lose all sense of your surrounding. Also, hello. Sorry for that. Who are you?
Apologies for my late arrival.
Oh wait, there's somebody over here.
Hello.
Oh,
There's a skulker.
They look like a knight.
I'm not entirely.
Sorry for interrupting you, friend. So, who are you exactly?
I was supposed to be with you all earlier, but I was caught up with something on the road, going up towards the Lord's manor. I came later and you already left.
So the Lord sent you.
You've been one step behind us this entire time?
Pretty much. I'm surprised no one recognized that I was tailing you all, but...
Well, we weren't exactly looking behind us. Look over.
I will account that our group is very easy to tail. We don't really look back often.
Well, it's also because you make a lot of noise whenever you're in your woes about things.
yeah.
I have been following your footsteps very easily.
We are
Your-
kind of bullish as a group.
Your clunky, soot-covered footsteps.
Hey, listen.
I understand why the Lord wanted me to come with you then.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're saying you're clunky and not very good at hiding your movements.
But you are.
Listen, friend, when you wear armor as heavy as mine, you can't exactly be the stealthiest of a person.
And when you have an ass as thick as mine, the clap just tends to follow you around.
Cold, shut up.
Seriously, we weren't trying to go there, man. Sorry,
Uh,
what is your...
Should... Oh, my name?
Yes, your name.
Yes, he kind of looks around for a second, and then...
Flint raises a hand with a firebolt, just whereas they're like...
Absalom.
You're called Absalom.
Correct.
Okay.
That's a fine name.
So what exactly do you do, my dear friend Absalom?
Can I just try to hide in plain sight of them?
I mean, you could tempt it, sure.
Can I attempt to just like look around and possibly go like behind this way, like run over here possibly and hide behind like this area?
You're gonna hide in the dump.
Yeah, he's just gonna dive into the dive into it and then like hopefully disappear.
How well does he do it?
Do I just
just roll me a stealth.
I will not even try to look for him.
So,
I'll be like, ingenious.
I'm waiting for it. Wow, that's actually very good stealth. My God.
By the beard, he just disappeared.
Huh. Why is no what? Oh, hold on. That's not right.
I see. So you're a magician.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
He went into the. I believe I've heard of this. People can slip into the ethereal plane like slippery monkeys.
Are you
he could be a plane walk. Wait,
He'll just reappear behind this individual and go, "I'm not."
He flips around and fires off the bolt at whoever whispered in his ear.
The slippery monkey returns.
Flint?
Oh,
Behind you.
I like walk. I'm like walk up. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I like try like pat out any fire that might be on him. I'm like, you have to excuse our friend here. He's our healer, but he also likes to burn things.
you know,
Flint,
if you have been tailing us, you should have known better than to sneak up on the pyromaniac.
He shrugs.
On it?
Don't worry, we don't usually victim blame. We usually say sorry whenever we burn people, unless they already are dead. And he looks over at the ogre body.
In what world does Flint ever say sorry for burning somebody?
Listen, don't sneak up on me like
We-
that, or you might catch the wrong end of a firebolt.
I usually stay behind and say sorry on his behalf, so people don't get mad at us.
You also stay behind to try and recover some of the furniture I burned because you're a maniac for fucking wood shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to make things instead of destroying them.
Well, I'm sorry. It's so fun to watch them crumble to ash. Anyways.
Well, our friend here, Mr. Epsilon, hopefully you'll stay long enough in the party where you don't end up crumbling to ash.
That's the plan.
Great. I reach out my hand. I'm guessing upwards? I'm guessing you're like a taller race.
Yeah, he is I need to look at what I gave him for his thing here. He is 5'10" at the moment. So he's 5'10".
At the moment, are you gonna grow?
I mean, if most people grow.
No, sorry, he is 5'10". He is 5'10".
I
seems to have brown eyes from the one you can see poking out of his helmet, and fair-skinned, human-like build.
I reach out my hand. I reach out my hand.
Whoa.
My name is Cold Steel. It's good to meet you.
He shakes.
I say I'm a bit of the wall of the party, so if you ever need something to hide behind, you can always hide behind me.
Can someone punt him, please?
I will hide behind you. I will not punt him.
I think we'll get along just fine.
Aldir just kind of looks as Absalom gets closer to him. Does he have any magic that my formulaic vision can see?
I do not believe that he does at the moment.
No, I don't have any magic on me.
Woo!
Huh. Your skills are purely raw and natural. You're an assassin, aren't you? I shouldn't say that out loud, should I?
We don't assume people are killers,
I have
Aldir.
killed before.
Never mind.
That's not all I've done, though.
Okay, yeah, okay. Do you paint?
No.
Oh.
It's not right to judge. I have killed people. Oh, never mind.
Do you have any talents, hobbies you do?
Cold Steel, let him speak.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, Cold.
Absalom just kind of looks between everybody like, why am I so popular right now? Like, he's just confused.
Honestly, Christ Tick didn't sniff you out.
Well, I did just get into the cave just recently. I heard a commotion. And
Well,
I thought,
no, you've been telling us. Tick's been with us almost the whole time.
Can I come out now?
Yes, you can, love.
Maybe he's kept just a far enough distance that we never knew or could smell.
Tick,
If he's an assassin, he would probably wear some sort of scent concealing something.
Why
Maybe
would
we
you-
should ask him.
Listen, I'll be honest here. I'm pretty sure this party already has enough odors within it that kind of distract us from others.
I'm sure if we ask him, he'll tell us exactly what he likes to do.
We like to sneak up on you, obviously.
Yes, but he's more than that, right?
I don't like to sneak. I'm just good at it.
Cheers to that.
You asking for hobbies?
Yes, like Aldir, he likes not architecture. What's the word? It starts
My
with an
job
A.
as an archaeologist. That is literally
Archaeology.
that's the definition of the opposite of a hobby. It is my literal job.
But you like it, right?
I mean, yes, I like it. My hobby would be like reading and history and research on my free time.
Oz is just shaking her head at all this commotion.
I love it. I don't like archaeology. I like reading history and doing archaeology things.
Tick, what are you doing? Get back here.
Hello.
Tick.
Nick, you still got your
Hello.
trusty bug smasher?
Oh no.
Oh my god, why does this keep happening every
Are you new sibling?
No, Tick, he's not a new sibling. Get back.
I'm an only
Let him.
child.
He doesn't understand, Absalom. Tick, can you...
Show the nice man your hammer. Your bug smasher.
She'll show him her hammer.
This is Tick. She's 14 days old. And she likes smashing bugs and eating them after.
Flint, why do we hang out with these people?
I really don't know. Honestly, I think we might cut our losses and just take away from this insanity.
Yeah, Tick, we're gonna take a little stroll over here.
Okay, but I was gonna ask him if I could eat him.
No, you cannot eat him.
No. But not eating anyone. You've already filled up on jerky.
Yeah, come on, you've eaten a little too much. I don't want you to get sick.
So,
Why do they
Epsilon.
want to eat me?
No, She's hungry a lot.
All right.
So, shall we head to the manor?
Maybe we can confirm the stories of what he says about the Lord giving us another watchful eye.
Oh, we're going back to place with bunch of pots.
No.
Yes, but you are not allowed to. You are not allowed to smash him.
Yes, you're going to hold Mom's hand the whole time.
I was told to smash pots, though.
By
Who
who?
told you to smash them?
It was like some guy. He was like in all green. Told me that there were shiny things in the pots.
I
An
think this
ogre?
was,
An orc?
I think this was a
Right.
Legend of Zelda reference.
It is.
It is.
Oh my
Oh,
freaking god. Listen,
Stop talking to
did
the
he-
half elf.
Wait, hold on. Did he actually say words? That kid's been going around town just yelling "Char" this entire time. Never knew he could actually speak.
Well, he didn't really say it. He just kind of pointed at the pots and then showed me like a bunch of like what looked like shiny, like gemstones, and then kind of like just like I kind of got the idea that if I break the pots, that there would be shiny gems from them.
No. He has this strange power that allows him to gain those things when he breaks stuff. It's why he's a miscreant around town. But what's best for you is if you don't follow in his footsteps, because he's insane. He just yells at everyone in a language no one understands. And all he does is, like, do this weird jumping motion that gets him around town faster than anyone ever knows. Just keeps doing that over and over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tick. So
That
if like
seems
Harold jumped off
Very
of
inefficient.
the bridge with him,
I don't know.
the answer's no.
How high is the
Oh.
bridge?
Enough to kill you if you fall.
Hmm. Is there something more dangerous trying to kill me?
Gravity?
Let's just go back.
Like, what
Okay.
if big giant monster chasing after me and then only chance of escape?
Well, take your chances then. Especially if it has water underneath it, you may be okay, but still. Like you'll have us to protect you. We'll be nearby.
Can I give her the wheel of cheese to shut her up?
Sure.
I give her the wheel of cheese to shut her up. Not the whole world, just a piece.
Oh. No.
All right, let's go while she's eating and stops to ask questions.
Why is it that she only calms down when she eats?
I don't know. Hopefully
She's not gonna
she gets older.
But I'm sure she's gonna take after you.
Hopefully. And not after some other people in our group.
Yeah, I don't deny a lot of them are bad influence. I know I'm not exactly the best either.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, from what I can tell, she doesn't like fire like I do, so I don't think she'll follow my footsteps.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Okay. So, where are you guys? Oh, yeah, you're heading back to town?
We're going back to the kobolds first.
Oh,
yeah.
kobolds first. Yeah.
We need to go with the queen so we get the officiation and, unlock kobolds.
Yeah, we gotta drop off Queen Mommy Milkers.
I mean, she already left.
So we don't need to go back.
Oh, so we don't need to?
No, you don't necessarily have to go back if you don't want to.
So let's go to the
Okay,
Lord.
well, to the Lord then. Back to town.
To the Lord.
Okay, Cold. Maybe singing's not your thing.
So,
Stick to
yeah, each of the squares on the map is like a day of travel, just like you know.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's cool.
So now she's 15 days old. Woo!
At this point, let's just start counting months.
No, I'm
It's
gonna
not
be
like
one of
weeks
those
first.
mothers. She's 365 months old.
Of course,
Oh,
now that
no.
means that you have a day.
Oh crap! No,
Oh, wait, we have a day until they come?
Yes.
no, it was the 12th. It
No,
was
it's
the
the 15th.
Day. Now it's the
Wait, hold
13th.
on.
Technically,
Wait,
we have
hold on.
like half.
We have 10 days.
It's the 14th.
No, because it was just the 12th.
It takes 2
Wait, no.
days to get back to town.
You just said it took one.
Wait,
No, it
but
took
how
one to
many-
get from the Cobalt Cave to the Ogre Cave.
We would still have enough time. At least 2 more days worth.
Let's see, 2 days to get to the Cobalt Cave, 1 day to get to the Ogre Cave, 2 days
It's
to get
one
to the
day,
Cobalt Cave.
like, to there.
I
And then
just
it's
the one.
another day to there. So basically every 5 feet is a day.
Okay. She's 16 days old.
Let's hope that the Cobalt Queen sent her trappers to help, set up the defenses.
By the way, Epsilon, do you know about the
I mean, it's gonna take the
orc
same amount of
invasion?
time for them to arrive as it is for you. So yeah, they will basically literally be arriving the same day you are.
Rick.
God, someone get
Alright.
them back. Who has a plan?
You know what? Cole, go with them. You know how to craft stuff. Grab the craftsmen and help them build things for defenses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please do that, please.
Oh, and take Seth with you. I'm sure he can be helpful with his muscular little body.
Yeah. Oh, also, the blacksmith might be useful. Grab the blacksmith for some metal.
I don't know if I want to talk to her right now.
Why?
What? Don't you have money? Wait, hold on.
I
You said you two owed her money. Don't you have enough to take care of that now?
no, we owe the magic person money, but I
Well, why don't you want to talk to the blacksmith? What have you done?
Well, remember her brother was one of the Night Watch was with us.
So what? Do you think
You
she's
didn't
gonna be? He died.
I want to make sure I want to go to her until I can confirm that his status.
There is an entire Night Watch half battalion in the medical center. You can go try and search through there.
I did.
Yeah, we did the other day.
He wasn't
That was
there.
that was like a week ago.
Whatever day it was.
I'll just go talk to the defense people. Epsilon, would you like to come with?
I can
Actually,
accompany you.
we need to take
Sure.
him for confirmation.
Yeah. For a little conference with Lord Silana.
All right.
Why?
Just to confirm your words are true.
I don't trust you.
We can't do an insight check on you, that's why.
I mean, how can we trust a person who comes out of nowhere after a big fight with an ogre, says that they are taken from the lord of the town, which we have never heard anything beforehand, and just, sneaks up on people? We don't even know what you
Epsilon
really
shrugs
could
and just
be.
starts walking towards the manor.
Who knows? You could be like a donkey in disguise who was working with the ogre.
Actually, no,
He's
because
not
Oh,
responding.
fucking damn it.
he doesn't have any magical equations running off of him, so he's not polymorphed.
We need like a
Yeah.
pop culture reference counter.
They do one every episode. I won't deny
I
that.
think we do a new one like every couple episodes or every couple minutes we do a different one.
This one alone, we've done like 4.
In this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how many we've done in this one. We've done quite a bit in this one of pop culture. Okay, but Lord Sylvan.
Zelda, Shrek. I think we did Obi-Wan Kenobi at one point.
We did do Obi-Wan Kenobi at one point.
Hello
Hello
there.
there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I actually thought that he was the one who did it to me whenever he did the sneak up. I thought he was behind me like, oh, hello there.
I should have.
You really should have. Would have been hilarious.
Okay, so is everybody going to the manor, or just you three, you four?
Us
just
4.
4.
We're dragging him along.
Well, plus Tick.
Well, yes, Tick is always with us.
So 5.
Okay.
And I went to talk to the defense people to see if I could help with defenses.
Also, the kobolds help them.
I might see the kobolds. That would be cool.
Make sure you actually work and you don't just drink.
Okay, feel free to move as you please.
Are we already in the manor? Oh no, we're not. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Bro, we be knocking on that door. We're just on part-time, I guess. I have no idea.
No, it's like an open door policy, I think.
He doesn't ever lock the doors, I don't think.
I mean,
Lord-
he's not really supposed to. He is supposed to keep the door unlocked so that way anybody that has any concerns or issues are free to come talk to him.
Lord Solana?
Wait, is the door locked?
I hope not. Lord Solana? Is he not here?
Check in his manor room? Maybe dining hall?
I don't know. We've only ever been in these two places. We've never gone anywhere else in the manor. Yeah,
Do
I'll
you
go.
wish to
go
shout for
upstairs.
him?
I will
Um,
look to shout for him.
Okay.
Lord Solana, wherever you are, I will let Tick out again. I'll let her loose.
1 second. You just gotta hear down the hall. Yes, I am here. I'm currently in the middle of taking a bath. Do you mind holding off for just a few moments?
yes, sir. We'll be waiting in the manor. Sorry to intrude.
We'll be waiting in your office.
It's quite alright, just give me like a few moments at least get myself dressed.
Sit in the chair. Flint, well, you just went through the wall.
Yes, sorry. I learned the plane shift recently.
I don't know why, you were just standing outside of the room, but okay.
But it's mainly because I am not there. My PC decided to say "fuck you."
Your PC always does that.
It really does every time we do a session. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's always at the beginning too. So
It really
I mean,
is.
I'm watching from stream right now, so I'm able to talk and see things.
Oh, good. Lord Solana, what are you doing?
He's taking a bath. Give him a few minutes.
He was getting dressed. How long does it take somebody to get bloody dressed?
Have you seen his pompous outfit before?
You're
You
right.
know how long it would take him to get that thing on.
Yeah, it takes me like 2 seconds to get changed into this. I mean, compared to what he wears, it probably takes him like 20 minutes.
Listen, you wear a sash and monk robes. It's kind of not hard to see that.
Oh, maybe we should stop talking about him.
I do apologize. Oh, you brought
Oh,
the child.
well, I mean, she sticks close to us.
Yeah.
Theoretically, in kobold society, she's apparently a mature adult.
Yeah, she's very mature actually for her age.
We
I
have
see.
also brokered peace with her group, and they've come to help aid in building defenses against the coming hordes.
Yes, I did receive reports that there were a small group of kobolds not too far from the city traveling in this direction.
Yes, they were following us.
Yes, I'm sure that was on your part. So.
Oh, who has the paperwork for Lord?
I do. I usually carry it.
I'm still surprised we give it to you every time.
I'll walk over and hand it to him. Listen, I may like to burn things, but these are important documents.
He'll hold out his hand for them.
He hands them over.
He'll look them over.
So as you can see, so that these documents have officially put the kobolds in our good graces.
Well, I'm not going to turn away from any help that is provided, especially in the situation that we're currently in.
Oh, there was another thing. Did you send this man to follow us?
Yeah.
Absalom? Yes. I sent him after you to report to you. I assigned him to you in order to help you with your further assignments, if that is all right.
I mean, if it's your will, then sure, we don't mind. It's more we were concerned that he was a vagabond. He wasn't one person we could trust.
And what exactly did he do to give you that sort of impression?
I mean, can't you understand the concern of a random man popping up out of nowhere after a heavy fight, claiming to be something that we have no knowledge of? I mean, we were weakened. We figured that it could have gone worse if he was someone that was that kind of evil.
Absolutely, I keep telling you over and over, you got to be more straightforward on how to approach people.
I told them that you sent me. They did not believe me.
Well, I think
And
it
he'll
was more
shrug.
of a time and place circumstance, because you appear in a place that's full of loot right after the Guardian was killed. It kind of looks a little sus. But perhaps we could have like emblems or badges or some sort of insignia to show that we are the Lord's people.
I would prefer not. In the happenstance that you are captured at any point in time, if they find such belongings upon you, it could cause further issues.
Hmm.
I suppose that's fair.
It would also tell people not to mess with us.
How? Sorry,
Already
my
painted
lord.
target on
Have
our backs
have
by
the Night's
having
Watch
it.
recovered?
Was that, sir? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. Hello?
Which one of us?
You.
Sorry, I was asking, have the destitute members of the Night Watch recovered any?
About 20 of the men, I believe, have been able to successfully recover thanks to magical healing. Majority are still out of commission due to just extensive wounds. Fortunately, they did not have enough time to recover before this attack happened.
That is understandable. Should we evacuate the wounded or take them somewhere safe?
Uh,
I mean, there is an orc cave that's pretty vacant right now.
You mean ogre?
Whatever, ogre, orc, same difference. They're both big, they're both green.
It wasn't green, it was gray.
If you wish to designate the location of this, that is fine. I would prefer having you here, though, when this skirmish happens.
Oh, I did not mean that we would leave.
Oh,
We meant that we would take the wounded would be taken by the medical staff.
yeah, the wounded and maybe people who aren't so suitable to fight.
Very well then. How large is this cavern?
It's quite large.
Big enough for a dragon's skull to be in, as well as a giant hoard of trash and treasure.
Hmm.
And it's
We
only
need at
like
least somewhere a place that could at least house a few hundred people at the most.
I mean, I'd say it could house at least 100 people.
Very well then, I'll see to it to try to send the women, children, wounded, elderly there, those that are unable and incapable of assisting or in battle.
you do know that some women can indeed fight, right?
It's more of
It's not
a
anything
standard.
against you, Esmira.
I mean,
I'm
you-
just saying some women are very capable of fighting. Don't just
us-
women.
I am
us-
quite aware of this, but not all of them are capable of battle.
And I understand that, but what I'm saying,
we get what you mean.
my statement still stands.
I mean, I think it's more like we take precaution for the lives of those who offer more to life than us. Bloody hell.
Well, with everything sort of squared away, I believe we're kind of running a little bit low on time before the invasion.
Yes, from what our scouts report, they will literally be on our doorsteps within like tomorrow. What we have been able to count, they number about 2,000 strong.
I'm sorry, what? 2,000?
Yes, 2,000.
Oh, okay. In honest numbers, is there any actual way we could hold that off?
Oh my goodness.
Actually, wait. I think I have an idea.
Go for it.
We challenge their leader to a one-on-one fight. Or, not one-on-one. We challenge their leader for their strongest group of warriors versus ours, which are most likely comprised of us.
That is, according to all culture, that could theoretically work, but the only issue is we failed last time against him.
Well, we
did.
weren't as strong last time.
It does not matter if you aren't as strong last time. You may not view you as a worthy challenge.
I mean, I'm sure he finds us as an annoying pest that he might want to trample over, considering we duped him last time enough to escape with our very lives. Most of us.
Yeah, most of us.
I mean, it's worth a shot, but we should still prepare for the full brunt of the army.
I mean, that is the plan. It's not exactly like we're going to just, hope that our plan works. We're still got to settle defenses in case they do try to raid the town.
Hmm.
It
You're
is
very
much
right
where we're
about
making traps.
This is not a wall. Well, we do have a wall. This is a walled town. The wall and the men we have at disposal. We should be able to at least deal with a good chunk of the numbers.
Of course.
Oh, good.
But once they are able to enter into the city, it is a completely different situation.
Which our plan could come into fruition partway through the siege before they enter the town, or as they do, or we could do it before. And well, if we should fall, we should fall. We fought our hardest.
Whatever your decision, I will leave up to you. You have the day to prepare and plan at your discretion. I have done everything that I can to prepare this city and prepare its defenses.
Well, I have brought help to aid in that.
Yes,
There's much else we can do. I think
the aid from these kobolds and the traps should definitely help. Hopefully, cut down a good chunk of their numbers as well. If nothing else, could buy us some more time.
well, I think I don't have an idea, but
I have sent a message out to the nearby gnomish city requesting for assistance. Whether or not they will answer it, I cannot tell you.
well then, my lord, I think what we can do best right now is just prepare ourselves the best we can. I, for one, am going to be going to the temple for probably the day. So, my dear friends, I hope to see you on that battlefield. With that, Flint will walk away from the room.
So, this can go down one of two different ways. It depends on what you guys choose to do. You can't go with the plan of trying to quote unquote challenge Zorg and like one-on-one combat. Though there's no guarantee he will accept that or even, be willing to take on that offer.
I mean, we could probably taunt his men to show that if he does not accept, he's obviously showing that he is afraid of those who have escaped him once. That will end his reign,
He also kept healing the last time,
which we could figure out.
which we could figure out. Maybe the guild will know something.
It's possible. I'm just
Or the
saying,
lot.
there's no guarantee with that.
Does what I'm doing go anywhere?
Yes. We will deal with you as well, but I just want, we'll take care of you. I just wanted to explain how this could possibly go. But if the siege does happen, I am going to, roll to see how well the traps do, and I'll make a roll to see how well the defenses hold up. And if they do make their way inside, then we will initiate sort of a wave encounter. So if you guys wish to prepare and stock up, feel free. So, alright, Cold Steel. You are currently working with 10 kobolds. They are very pretty knowledgeable about traps, though they are still very crude and rudimentary traps. They are very knowledgeable about them.
Now,
They
tell
can,
me.
they can easily point out the best places to put things like pit traps or put things like snare traps and things like that. If you want them to specifically try to create something, you're more than free to roll me a carpentry skill and see what you are able to come up with.
I say yes. These traps are very good, very good. However, I had an idea. I was wondering if you could help me with making it's a very simple trap, very effective. However, basically we would almost cut down a tree, and when the moment is right, with a well-timed strike into the tree, it would come down immediately upon many orcs. How does that sound, kobolds?
Yeah, I suppose that could work. I mean, you got many trees here. So would that be kind of obvious? I mean, would orcs notice like trees almost falling over?
Maybe. However, what would also help is if we put the trees in certain places where if they did see them, they would try to avoid them, and therefore walk into a pit trap or a snare trap.
They'll nod.
Now, who's ready to almost chop up some trees? Good. Here, I'll show you how to do it. And and I guess I roll from there.
Yeah, maybe a roll.
Okay. Let's see. Carpentry roll. Remember I was using Constitution and Proficiency, so it'll be +7.
If you roll a 1, a tree is going to fall on you.
Uh-oh. And just a normal roll, no advantage or anything?
Yeah, no advantage, because they are not really skilled in carpentry. They can't really aid you in this.
That's fair. It's not a 1!
Nope, it is not a 1. Though it would have kind of been funny. Anyway,
Help! I'm dead!
help! Oh, I've been squished! Yeah. So yeah, you have no problem showing him how to properly set up basically this, like, it's a very simple trap. You just basically cut the tree just enough that just all it would take is like a little bit of force for the tree to just naturally fall over.
Awesome. I'm guessing we got long rests in already?
No, not yet.
Oh, we haven't? In the
No.
2 days?
Oh yeah. You could take a long rest during the 2 days back.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to take a long rest, feel free.
Yeah, when we're done, I'm like,
I thought
like,
you meant
wow.
when you got back, but yeah.
I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You kobolds deserve each to have a cold glass of lemonade.
But yeah, they'll get to work on doing that. Anything else you want them to do during the day?
I'd say, in terms of traps, I think we're all set. However, I kind of, I asked them. Oh no, that was. I asked them, how good are you all at hiding in trees?
Bye.
Hmm?
I thought we would just make traps, then go home. Why are we hiding in
Oh.
trees?
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense if you guys aren't too into being too close to the battle, but alright. Yes, go home after you've finished up with everything.
Okay.
Also, one more question.
Mhm.
Do you have a deity?
Huh?
Like, do you worship a dragon? Like a dragon with a bunch of markings and it's white, has feathers?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, thank
We
you for your
worship
help.
another dragon.
What'd they say?
He said we worship another dragon.
Oh, what other dragon do you worship? Is it alive or
Yeah.
is the dragon alive, or is it like a in another realm, or is it around here?
No, I don't think dragon be around here. Mm, not sure, really.
Okay, well, I was just wondering if you had any insight on when I died the other day, and when I died I saw a white dragon with a lot of markings on him in the library, and he let me come back. But thank you for your help, though. Have a nice day.
Okay.
And I just go off into the town.
But yeah, let's see here. They worship Balor, the beast of war.
Oh, did they tell me that, or
Oh yeah. I just
yeah?
had to
That's
fight
like
the dragon.
make sure to make sure to pray to Balor for us.
Which, yeah, is a dragon literally of war.
Nice. I think I'll most likely just spend all my time on the wall looking for any signs, because I'm just like very
It is a
um.
wooden wall.
Oh, is there not like a place to stand on the wall? It's just a wall.
It's just a wall.
Is there like a
There's,
tower?
there's a few towers here and there, yeah.
I'll go like see where everyone. I'll see if I can find anyone else, and if I don't find anyone else, I'll just go straight to the towers, like anyone in my party.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going anywhere near the walls as far as I know.
Can I get Seraph has a potion of giant strength on him that we bought. Can I get that?
Sure.
Alrighty.
What is the rest of y'all doing?
Could we have taken a long rest on the way back?
Oh
and
yeah,
that was
yeah.
the-
You would take like 2
Okay.
long rests on the way back.
All right, because bro, I got no key points. That would have been bad. Um,
How much are potions of healing?
50 gold.
bruh.
I will buy 2 potions of healing.
I was gonna say I have a decent amount of money too. Maybe we could buy a different kind of potion that would do something else to
I mean,
them.
you're free to go to the potion store.
I would love to go to the potion store. Whichever building it is, I do not. Oh, wonderful.
Anybody else going with her?
Yeah, I'll come with but I'll be buying my potions.
I'm going to the boat, so no. Thank you.
No. I've never been in the potion shop, actually, I don't think. Because last time, I think Aldir bought everything for us.
Nope. I went to the fishing store and then I didn't buy anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Hello,
sure
sir.
if Goomba's going with you because I don't think he has the money to buy anything in the moment.
All right.
Oh,
let
okay.
me-
He's just okay. Yeah, he's just away eating dinner. Okay.
Okay, cool. Oh, very handsome young devil himself.
It's
Very
just
old,
Uh,
but
hello there. Welcome back. How may I help you?
hi. I was just looking for. I'm sure you've probably heard the rumor going around town about the horde coming. So we were just looking for potions to assist us in that.
Well, I got plenty of potions that I could definitely sell you to. mm, Feel free to look through my stock, see if there's anything that you think might help.
Oz, should I get 2 potions of healing or 1 potion of greater healing?
How much gold do I have? That's the question. Because then I could also buy. Oh, I have a decent amount of gold. I have like 104.
And everything is still on the discount from the last time you guys were in here.
We got a discount this time?
Yeah, you got, like, I believe somebody managed to convince him to give you guys a discount.
Yeah, honestly,
I know we got a discount from the other lady.
It was either me or Seraph.
Yeah.
well, I'm not going to complain because it says here that the potions of healing is only 25 gold here.
Oh, wait, then we could buy a good bit of those.
Yeah, I could get 4 potions of healing.
I could at least get one of greater healing, too.
Or so you get 1 greater and I get 4 regular?
Sure. So I'll take one greater. Wonderful. And then, what does a potion of luck do? I've never. Oh, wait, I can just look.
It literally gives you the luck feat
The
for
luck
the
feat?
potion.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty dang good for a potion.
It is pretty good for a potion.
All right. So I go and pay for my potions of healing. Now I have a total of 5 in my inventory.
Nice.
Alright. How much money do I have left is the question. I have 18. I can't even buy one other potion of healing, but I think I'm all set.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm all set. Because I cannot buy anything else. I am poor now.
After
same
all that
here.
money and stuff you got, you're
Hmm.
already poor.
Well, thank you, sir, for your provisions, and we will inform the Lord how useful your potions will be inevitably in the upcoming battle.
Yeah, well, I'm probably going to be closing up my shop here soon and heading on out before all this debacle happens.
Understandable.
Good luck.
So,
We wish you safety.
better make sure that come and get them quickly, because I'm not going to be here for much longer.
Oh, I would also recommend if you have any explosive potions in this building that you might want to take them with you.
Oh, definitely.
Right. And then Flint, what are you doing?
Well, Flint is moving down towards the chapel. He's going to take his time to walk in. Is there anyone else in there?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of people in there. They're kind of praying like crazy just because of the situation.
Yeah, Flint will walk among them to help calm their nerves.
He's having his Esmeralda moment.
Hi, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda moment.
Help the outcasts.
God help the outcast.
Yep, so he will go into there and walk amongst the crowds to calm the nerves of everyone and try to give them some peace in the current time.
Sure, make me a persuasion check because tensions are kind of high.
I rolled a 10.
Not too great. Most you could tell, like even with you trying to calm them down, you can tell that they are still kind of fearful for, I mean, they have very obvious reasons to be so. Because again, there are no deities here. They don't even know if there's an afterlife.
Well, I will go ahead and walk to the no, I'll walk to the center stage, basically behind the podium. I was there, and look to the crowds like, "Hear unto me, my dear townsfolk. I understand your worry and your wares, especially with the recent comings. I understand it's the place that used to bring comfort to us all. It still can, but what we must believe in more than any god, more than any man, is ourselves. I understand you are frightened. I understand that things have come to the worst. We may lose our lives, we may lose our home, but as long as you all believe in yourself, we can come through this stronger than we were before. The power of faith is not lost whenever you lose your guns. The power of true faith comes when you believe in yourself. You are the one who holds the faith in. I wish for all of you to be safe. If you wish to run, if you wish to hide, I will not stop you, and I will be here to defend this town. Me, my compatriots will fight to protect everyone that we can. This is our home too. We will stand to fight for it. All I ask of you is if you wish to stand with us, stand proud, knowing that you will make a difference for your kin, for your fellow townsfolk, for everyone. All anyone else who does not wish, go run and survive. Hold faith that this town will survive, and we will welcome you back with open arms. If you wish, you may continue to pray. I shall join you myself, for I know the strength and the enemy that come our way.
Make me a persuasion. I will grant you advantage this time.
Hey, yo, bro, that got me tearing up a little.
I rolled 2 17s. 19.
Nice. Okay.
Building your online business?
And that I will.
You can tell that the faces here go from horror to fear to. You can definitely tell that they're still afraid, but you can definitely tell that you have given them some hope in this dark time.
Yep. There he will walk down from the podium to the front steps of the church. He'll kneel for them all and begin praying.
All right, make me a religion check.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a religion check.
I rolled it. Not. I rolled a. It's supposed to be a dirty 20.
A 30-20?
No, never mind. It's a +2, so it's an 18. For some reason, I thought it was a +4.
Okay, give me one moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
As I am looking through things, anybody else wish to do anything specifically?
Did I find anyone looking around town
Like, just
in our
random.
party?
I believe you probably would see Oz and Aldir coming out of the potion shop, yes.
Oh, there you two are.
How did it go with the kobolds?
Really well, actually. They're very good at what they do, and with a bit of expertise, we made some pretty fierce traps. I'm pretty optimistic about it.
Oh, good.
I was just seeing where everyone was before I head to the tower. Keep a
Well,
lookout.
we just got a good bit of healing potions.
Oh, that's wonderful. I still have one myself. I used one of mine on Flint a few days ago.
Oh yeah. Damn, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but can I go check if Madame Fortune's tent is there?
She is not there, no.
Not there anymore? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if she like popped back in.
No, she is.
No,
She
just
is not.
she just told us all that and then dipped.
Like I remember. I feel like we woke up outside her tent and we saw her tent was gone.
Yeah, it was like a fever dream.
She forking dipped, if she even existed.
Oh my gosh.
Also, hello, I am back from dinner. Just letting you all know.
Ah,
Hello.
does anyone wanna come to the towers with me and keep a lookout so we can be the first responder type?
I'll go with you. I'll go to a tower with you.
Alright. Aldir, do you want to come with us, or are you going to another tower?
I can join you guys since you might need some
Um,
long range fire.
Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely right. Epsilon, how about you?
If I know they're coming, I would wish to be the closest I can.
I feel
So
as if
yes,
one of us or two of us should research about why Zor the Ruthless kept healing himself though.
That sounds like Aldir's specialty.
Yeah, that's why I was like a little concerned that I'll go
I
to the tower.
I will say from the nature of the
So,
fight,
alright.
it might be easier to see it more in person. I don't know.
We did see it in person.
Yes, but
But he means again.
Oh, again. You're probably right.
So, how about this, Epsilon? We'll all go to the tower, and then if we see anything, we'll st- we'll make a fast acting little troop to make sure everything goes well.
I will allow you the choice, Flint. I'll only tell you the alignment. There's lawful good, there's neutral, there's chaotic good, and there is lawful neutral. So which one would you like to choose? This is the plan. Favorite?
What? I'm sorry.
I gave you some choices to pick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must not have heard the choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I gave you.
I was waiting for Kip to answer.
Yeah. I gave you 4 alignments. You're free to choose which one. But yeah. So there's lawful good, there's chaotic good, there's neutral, and then there's also lawful neutral.
I will take the path of the chaotic good.
Oh, great! So, a couple of you will probably recognize this voice.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Well, hello there. You quite tend to get prayers every now and then, but I won't say no. So what, exactly, I tend to see prayers more as business deals, so what sort of business would you like to have?
Well, oh, mighty one, we seek a way to help preserve our town from the oncoming onslaught of several thousand orcs, and we wish to have some enlightenment or some boon or help to aid in our survival or convince them otherwise to go away. Even just feed the one who's pulling the strings.
I see. Alright then, I can definitely help you with that, good sir. So, exactly what it is that you're willing to pay for such assistance?
Whatever needs to be done to ensure the safety of my home.
Ah, I see, so I can take it this is more of a, blank check, as it were.
That is what you seek.
Watch out.
Very well then, but do not blame me when the check, when the balance arrives, dear sir.
I'll pay whatever price.
Very well then, may I have your name, good sir?
I am known by the name of Philnog Raymore. Those who know me close call me.
Very well. You may refer to me as Stiglitz.
Right?
And what exactly is this fair tad of yours that is a DD assistance?
I'm sorry, what did he say?
He asked you where the town was.
We reside on the middle continent, close to the northwestern corner. Is a town of, what's the name of it? Selby. I'm asking.
Yeah, it's like it's still non.
Silnonen.
Yeah.
The town of Silnonen on the northwest corner of the middle continent.
He will say, "Ah, yes, I am quite aware where that is. Very well. And exactly when do you need this help?
Within a day, possible.
Oh, that is quite. Well, definitely going to have to have some very powerful magic with them in a day, but it will be done.
Thank you. So it's
Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you. It is always good to have another business partner.
Hmm.
I always gave you the choice.
Ayevik, what did you do?
Oh, I fairly fucked myself.
Why did you pick him?
Because my alignment is chaotic good.
Flynn's gonna get fucked in the ass.
I can live with it. You don't know what I'm into.
You basically just gave a blank check to Glitz the Dragon. So.
Yeah, I could be coming out of this with so much wisdom.
God,
So
Glitz. I was trying so hard not to scream. I love Glitz so much.
I'm kind of curious what the other choices would have been, but I just find it funny I got Glitz to say.
I think it's
That's
hilarious.
funny.
Glitz. The worlds are colliding already.
Yes. We
Yeah, I
bring-
know. I'm just like, okay, all right.
Next, you know, Minna's gonna join the call.
Oh dear God. You probably would have been the neutral option.
His group that he's gonna send is just this Friday party.
So, yeah, for those of you who do not know of Glitz the Dragon, because I'm not sure if you guys have seen Chaos Brewing yet, well, you'll find out about Glitz the Dragon here soon.
Oh, Glitz is a treasure. He needs to be protected.
So yes, prayers do not go to deities, but they do go to something. And yes, sometimes they can be picked up by the various dragons here in the world. It just depends on which one hears you. Most of them tend to just ignore them. Some, though, may be willing to listen. Especially someone like Glitz, who, as he said, he basically just sees prayers as business transactions. Because that's basically what it is. You want something, he's willing to provide that. What are you willing to pay?
And I forfeited quite the sum of whatever the fuck is going to happen.
Oh, God. Well, that just kind of... Okay, well, I mean, I allowed it. It's gonna throw my whole thing in... But yeah, you know what? It's gonna be funny.
That's what I call a later problem.
Yeah,
That's
Glitz
what I call a tomorrow problem.
Glitz needs to get put in horny jail.
Technically, you would probably throw Grotz in there. That was
Alright, so before we continue on, anything else that anybody wishes to do for the remainder of the day?
What other kinds of shops are around town? I'm just curious. Or what other?
I mean, there's the
Oh, yeah,
blacksmith,
we've
there's
been-
the potion shop, there's the magic shop. Let's see here. There's a tailor shop, there's the herbalist shop, there's the library, there's the general shop, there's a Fletcher.
Oh well, we're going to the tower anyways. So never mind.
Yeah. There's a leather, fishery, and yeah, that's everything. Just depends on where you want to go.
I think I'm just gonna stick going to the towers with everybody else.
The what?
The
tower.
towers.
The towers.
Or the tower, whatever it is.
Yeah, the one tower.
The one singular tower that we have.
I mean, there's multiple towers. Are you talking about the ones on the gate? The walls?
Whatever one's Cold was going to.
Oh, yeah. There's multiple towers and, like
The
places.
The one pointing towards where, like, you know, the horde, we last saw the horde.
Oh, that. Okay.
So
Wherever
look out.
that we believe they'll be coming from.
This would be kind of down here.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
But yeah, the kobolds are currently busy at work.
Oh wow, he got to work.
Yeah, glad to see he's done a good job.
When did you get here, Flint?
Just walked out of the church.
Not that it's bad, but you just showed up out of nowhere. Are you taking after Absalom now?
I was about to say, you get upset for me sneaking up on you.
I mean, you generally don't notice me when you're so adversed in whatever the hell's happening in front of us.
Why was mine any different then?
If it's any consolation, Epsilon, I enjoyed your company.
Whoever said that we didn't enjoy his company?
The only difference
Did you
was
tattle on him to the Lord?
the only real difference. We just didn't know who you were. Like, you can understand, even you saying that before, we need, to know truth, not just, like, take the word of someone we've just met.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But we are absolutely thrilled that you are here, Absalom. Don't worry about that.
Sure.
But I just got done calming the people of the church and leading them in a prayer.
Oh.
Prayer? Who do they even pray to over here?
Well, it's not two gods that I pray to, but something answered back.
What?
What?
Wait, did you pray to something?
Wait, what answered you back?
I just openly prayed to whoever heed my call.
And who
Are you?
Someone going by the name Liz.
I should tell you all something.
What?
What?
So, Oz, as you're aware, when we died, we came to face with a white dragon, correct?
Yes, we did.
I was talking.
No one believed us, but we did.
Don't worry about it.
They think we're crazy.
I was talking to the kobolds, and they worship their prayers. They go to a dragon of war, not a white dragon, but a dragon of war. I believe in place of deities, there might be dragons that gain something from prayers in this world.
Oh, I mean,
So-
I could have figured that when we died and a dragon brought us back to life.
I believe if you did pray to something and it answered, we might be in for what's the word? Divine intervention that doesn't look as divine as it is intervening.
Well, he said that he would help us in tomorrow's raid.
He did.
Though I would have to pay a hefty price.
What do you pay?
5 gold? 10 gold?
I have 18.
I honestly don't know what's going to happen to me, but as long as it saves the town, I'm okay with it.
I can respect that.
You made a deal without knowing what you're sacrificing. How do we know that you may have just given the ownership of the city to this dragon?
Well, he can't sacrifice something he doesn't own, I think. I mean, I don't know the laws of of magical deals, but
It was whatever I could do within my power.
If the
Oh,
dragon is
he's probably going
kind.
to take away your ability to cast fire or your connection to divinity.
Yeah, he could take away anything.
are you prepared for that price, Flint?
Flynn, he could take your life.
I'm prepared to die anytime. This is my home. These are my people. I lived here my whole life with friends, family. There's nothing I wouldn't do for this place.
I mean, you're free to take if you to know more about the dragon. I mean, she is technically part of the clan that worships him.
Nick, when I mentioned a dragon, why didn't you say anything?
Huh? What dragon?
Oh my goodness, don't you worship a dragon of war?
Yeah. Yeah, we worship the Lord.
Well, she met a dragon when she took that long nap.
Yeah, I met a dragon when I took a very, very, very long nap.
I mean, we don't know every dragon.
Huh?
I mean, we don't know every dragon.
Well, I know, but it would have been nice to know about the whole dragon thing. Not that it was very apparent that you could have told us, that it was just out in the open, but after I mentioned the dragon, it would have been nice to know.
Well, why don't we give the names of them? Would you happen to know a dragon by the name of Blitz? Or know of them?
Did you see what he looked like?
No.
No, it was through a foggy haze, but the silhouette was of something big. Then it became something small and approached me, but I could not see them.
Yeah, the dragon we saw was white and it had these were they draconic runes all over his body, which he actually had some face piercings too. And he was in a library?
She just kind of looks at you like she has no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Someone-
they don't know
Someone
every
else thinks
single
I'm crazy.
dragon.
Someone else thinks I'm crazy.
I mean, all I can tell you is about Balar. I mean, he's Balar. Basically, it's all about conquest and war.
Oh no, that reminds me. I did ask those kobolds to pray to Balor for us. I hope that doesn't cause too much.
We don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I was technically approached by 4 of them, but
From what I remember, he honestly is mostly bored because he doesn't feel like anything can really match with him anymore. But he doesn't really stop him from
killing things.
setting up armies to go out and cause problems just to see if anybody does come up that might actually pose a challenge.
He might have actually sent this army against us.
It's possible. I mean, it's something he would do.
Well, frick.
Well, besides that, I mean, I was approached by 4 of them.
I mean,
So
he has all kinds of armies. It doesn't necessarily mean that this orc army is part of his army, because, like I said, he gathers whatever armies he can honestly find.
Lovely.
At least he doesn't have a preference. All right, so let's focus on what we can do right here, right now.
Well, I still have a good amount of gold, and
But yeah, I mean, just kind of worship him because he's a dragon, and 2, he's very strong, and we kind of respect that because we want to be strong too.
leans down and pats Tick on the head. You're gonna be a very strong little one.
That bruises.
I didn't even tap you that hard.
Be gentle, Flint. She's fragile.
Dies.
Um,
5
yeah,
HP.
well,
Don't
it's
hit
not.
her.
It's not like I went down and bonked her on the head. I just laid my hand there and rubbed it side to side.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was
I'm
gonna say,
dramatic with you folk.
don't kill her now.
Who says I'm going? I do not want to kill the little one.
Don't worry, Tick. As long as we've got our hammers and a positive attitude, we can get through anything.
Yeah, I think it might be best if they don't swing in with the hammer.
Yeah, I'm not letting Tick go into battle.
That's fair.
Who should we give Tick to watch out there? If we give him to the Lord again, she might go breaking the. Tick, you're not gonna go break any more pots, are you?
I think I might want her to go stay with her kobold kin.
I'm sorry. Are you sure there's nothing inside the pots?
There is nothing. You may find ash, but you might not find anything else.
Yeah, sweetheart, there's nothing, no rupees or anything inside the pots.
I told you
Okay.
that kid has weird abilities. Only he is the one who's able to do something about that.
Yeah, honestly,
How?
I mean, I've seen Seraph tried it, and it didn't work, so...
And we had to pay for the damages.
Yeah!
Okay,
Gotta
not
go
break pots anymore.
Yeah, Mom spent a lot of gold to fix that problem.
Is that magical woman still here? The one who runs the shack?
Oh, the madam?
Yes.
I don't believe so. I took a peekarino, and I don't believe I saw her.
So her shack is gone.
Her tent's not there. Honestly, I can't believe I was for her to go to at this moment.
I think it's natural.
Epsilon. If they point to where that shack was, you would know personally that there's never been anyone that lives there or any person of a battle of any kind.
He just kind of tilts his head to the side, like, really?
Do you not know about Madame Fortune's tent that was there, her shack?
There's nothing there.
Oh well, it was something there at some point.
There was a thing in the tavern and everything for her.
We promise we're not crazy.
Oh, didn't you take it?
Let me check my bag.
Because you were the one who was very set on going to her.
I was very excited to see the madam. Let me see my bag real quick. Let's see. I think this is my shoe. Maybe I left in my other underwear.
You left it in your underwear?
Do you pull the flyer out?
Do I have the flyer?
Yeah.
Yes, I pull it out.
At least you believe you do. Okay, when you pull it out, you all see on there written is seems to be an advertisement of buy one get one free at the gentleman's bar.
No, that's not right.
What is a gentleman's bar?
The place where we were, that's what the tavern's called.
Oh, it's called the gentleman's bar.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay, I have a scholarly explanation for this.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
When I saw the magic of that tent, it was nothing like any of the magical formulas that make up this world. So what likely is this witch was from either our old world or even a world that we don't even know of yet. So very much could have just appeared and disappeared through the means of powerful, strange magics. So in scientific terms, we don't really know.
So, according to everything that we know, this place never existed.
Well, that makes us look really weird, doesn't it?
Cold, we're starting to look a little crazy right now.
Don't worry, Epsilon. We're not crazy.
We're seeing
That's what-
dragons. We died and we saw dragons, and then
Right.
now we're seeing a tent, and it's not there.
Mhm. Mhm.
I would say quit while you're behind.
You could have just said magic happened and I would have believed you.
You're very easy to convince. You know that?
He shrugs.
Well, I guess he has a more
Magic
trusting
does
nature
weird
than
things.
us.
I think he just has a no questions attitude. Something that's very important if you're an assassin.
You don't know if he's an assassin. You're not. Are you an assassin? Before I make an ass of myself again.
I
Let's not
I
scream the
thought
word
we went
assassin,
over
please.
that already.
You said you killed someone, but does that mean you're an assassin?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I was tasked to kill a few people before. Yes.
Okay, yes,
It's
you're
not
an assassin.
all I do though. So.
Okay.
Can we not scream the word assassin in the middle of the city, please?
We're not in the middle of the city. We're on this very high tower.
You know what I mean.
You know what? I think bounty hunter is a good substitute for that.
I do like bounty hunter. That sounds
I
cooler.
am not a bounty hunter. I don't.
Oh, okay.
work for
What
Penny.
do we see off the tower, DM? Let me see.
I mean, you don't
Oh,
really
we're-
see much of anything at the moment.
Oh, nothing yet?
No, nothing yet.
No? Okay, cool.
Are you waiting for something?
Waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Well, we're just on this tower.
I don't know why, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
We're looking out for the orcs.
They're coming tomorrow.
Oh, I heard they'll be on our doorstep at any moment.
No, they're
No.
coming tomorrow.
Yeah, they're coming tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep on this tower though.
Can I throw him off the tower?
Okay, Seraph, I can understand you being able to kind of drag. Cold, that's, yeah, no. He is
Try.
way heavier than Seraph.
Can I at least try?
Roll athletics.
Yes. God.
I guess I have to roll athletics too.
Unless you wish to let her throw you off this tower.
Okay, so I'm going to roll athletics as well.
Shit, that's so low. Come on, get lower. You were rolling low before.
You want to kill me again?
I said I wanted to kill you. I just want to give you a little nudge off the edge.
It's a long drop.
Because you're annoying me right now, as you always do.
Oh Lord.
I mean, unless you're, like, if you're literally physically picking him up and tossing him off the tower. Yeah, no, he's too heavy.
Oh, so close.
You try and push. I'm like, no, none of that.
You're really annoying me right now. I hope you know that.
You know what? I say let's perhaps descend to surface level before we make any more rash decisions.
Like pushing people off towers.
I've never done any of that, and I just walk down the tower. I grab Tick's hand and I pull her down with me.
And with that being said, I now have more leg room.
Yay! Anyway, so, okay, well, again, anything in particular you wish to do for the rest of your day? Because otherwise I will kind of move on.
Let's move on.
I think I will go visit the potions shop. Mainly because I haven't gotten to it. I've been busy at church.
I think the potion shop guy closed up.
No, he's still open.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, I have no use of going to the on this darkness.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Oh, you're going back? Okay.
I'll go back. I'll just supervise.
How much money did we get from the conversion?
I don't know. All I remember is what we got on Friday, and I don't remember how much we got.
Yeah, we had a lot on Friday.
We did get a lot on Friday.
I mean, I don't have that anymore because I always really erase the chat log, so I don't have that like.
I think it's
I
somewhere.
took a picture.
Oh, yeah.
How
Someone
much
had
money did
it
you
down
give?
and
'Cause
split it up yet.
I think it was like something 486 or something.
It had to have been more than that.
No, I calculated the amount of gold. I'm pretty sure that it all added up.
I know it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Wasn't like the most amount.
Colds, do you have a picture of it? Because I sure as hell do not.
What is the clairvoyance space?
A picture of a lot of things since then. Bug. Uh-oh. Oh, yep, there it is.
How has it almost already been 3 hours?
Well, I mean, we've been it's been 2 hours.
That's one part of it.
Oh, hold on, you're putting it in the chat there.
Hmm.
So I remember because I had to calculate down. So that ended up being 17 from the copper. and it ended up
140.
140 plus the 90.
So that's
247.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, 247 in the first batch.
247. Then
And we also had a lot of stuff too that we could have sold, but I think we did.
we also gave a lot of it to the Cobalt Queen.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff with the draconic runes.
We gave her most of the draconic stuff anyway.
Cold, did you get the other one?
Nope. I thought there was only one, in fact.
No, there was
We're
2.
Yeah, there's 2.
We're just dumb. It's okay.
I think
Well,
the
now
other
there's
was-
just one.
I think it was also 1900 copper. Sorry, 1900, another 1400, and then I think it was like 70.
Yeah, it was 70.
So 70, 104, 100.
I believe the Eye of Vecna was also in there.
210.
No.
The Eye of Vecna was not in there. I think
Was
the
it the
grand
Hand of
total was
Vecna?
like 464.
And we didn't split that up. I don't think.
Well, we were going to split it up.
Yeah, so we had 247 and then
464 was the grand.
and that's 2
And it was divided 5 ways before we got Koopa.
divided that 5 ways. It's about 95, and I don't think any of us added that on. Did we?
No.
It's 95.2, so 95 gold and 2 copper. Or 2 silver, I mean.
Okay, so I'm at 211 gold, 10 silver.
Yeah. The gnome will look at the 2 of you and say, "Ah, you're back."
Yeah, sorry. We come here for our. We came here to do some work. No, it's not some work. We came here to like purchase some more for the upcoming fight.
Right. Well, as I said before, feel free to browse, see whatever it is you need to buy.
Of course. Let's see here.
So I'm just curious, can we throw potions at things?
No.
No, damn it. We need splash potions up in here.
So it'd be like things like what is it? Like Alku's fire or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Mind reading.
Yeah, what?
Like there are potions of like acid and fire, like alchemist fire or something like that you can throw for area of effect stuff. He does not have that though.
Mm.
I will definitely purchase one of these for myself.
Wait, how much money do I have again? I'm looking now. 103.
So then,
Damn, short. Never mind. I can't. That would have been so good to have too.
no, I don't need that.
What are you getting, Flint? Oh, potion of empowerment.
It's going to help me empower my spells for when we most likely get into the real fight.
Oh yes, it'll be lovely.
Did someone buy a potion of growth for our little dwarf friend? I think him and
No, I didn't. Wait, how much? Maybe I could purchase it if you don't have enough gold.
it's 86 gold each.
Oh my goodness. How much was your potion of empowerment?
My potion of empowerment was 40. It was half the price, but that's mainly because it only affects wizards. And also, casters, really. Because it's +1 to your spell attack and DCs.
Yeah.
Potion of growth would be good to add, make our two small friends bigger, and
Yeah, I'll get one, a potion of growth, and I can give it to what's his name?
Is there any regular potions of renewal somewhere around here? Why does this one weigh 2,000 pounds?
What is what?
What does a potion of greater empowerment weigh like 2,000 fucking weight?
That's ridiculous.
I was like, God damn, how fat is this potion? Oh, there's a potion of renewal. I am going to need 2. Sorry. Wait, no active GM. They must be online. What?
What?
For some reason, it said you weren't active on here.
I am.
I'm going to refresh the page real quick. Also, what does a potion of greater empowerment cost? Have 2,000 weight on it. How fat is that potion?
Wait, it just gave me a message too, and I have to read it now. Potion of growth. Yeah, it says that for me. No active GM on screen.
Weird.
I am refreshing the page, see if that fixes it.
All right, I'll refresh too.
It is a shame that Dear Pen will not be joining us this evening.
I know. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a while, actually.
I hope he's okay. Well, I mean, he talked to himself, but still.
He's just working. So I'm gonna see him Friday anyways. We're gonna go see a play together.
Oh shit, well I hope you're back in time for the hijinks.
We're going to see Can the Hot Tin Roof.
No, we're gonna go see Six.
Oh, nice.
I totally forgot about that. I probably won't be there Friday.
Well, we'll probably just figure that Spicy drank too much again.
Oh, because then you'll make perverted jokes again.
I mean, I won't have you there for my perversion.
Yeah, I'll have you there for my perversion.
No active G. What the hell?
What?
Are you? Hold on. Are you on this scene?
It doesn't. It didn't show his little purple thing, so I don't think he was.
Are you on a different map layer right now? Kobard?
Yeah.
Are you on a different map layer right
I'm
now?
on the. Yeah, I should be on the right one now.
Yeah, we need you back on Potion Store so that way we
Yeah,
can
we need
purchases.
Potion Store.
My bad.
Yeah, that's all good.
We can't. We need to buy.
I was adding stuff to the artificer shop, so yeah.
I've heard there's an artificer.
Well, yeah, there's a magic shop.
Fair enough. How much gold do I have left? That is the question.
I have more than free to visit them.
I think I have 3 gold left. Wait, hold on. No, I have 8 platinum left.
you wish to pool gold together, you're more free to do that as well.
Well, I would hate to. More the question of else do we need?
So I know that there are feats, I think, at the magic shop, right? Because I think Cold was talking to me about that. Am I dumb?
There are what?
There was like a feat or something at the.
Of feet?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.
Someone was talking to me about a feat, and I don't remember what it was. It was probably
the-
just in general.
Oh, maybe maybe at the because I was talking about the drink gives you the lucky feat.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
it
first
gives you
sec-
the lucky thing, which I think you already have.
I
yeah.
do have lucky. That's why I was just like, maybe I could get another one.
Oh, wait,
But
hold on. You can do it lasts for an hour or until you use all 3 lucks.
I have lucky already. That's my.
Yeah, but that also can be used to other people.
I mean, that's what I'm not putting you down about it. What's this freaking potion of growth? There we go. Now I can bury it. I just want one.
What does diminution do? The red potion. Oh yeah, this is the enlarge reduce one.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought the growth. I bought 1 growth. I don't have enough for a second.
Okay.
I will purchase the second one, and I'm gonna go give it over to Seraph most likely. So, wait, potion of diminution, is that the same thing?
I don't think
No.
so.
That is the one that shrinks.
Oh, well, let me sell that back. Or let me not purchase that one.
Okay. Just remove it from your inventory, give yourself back 43 gold.
Oh god.
Alright, so I'm at 83 again. There we go. Is there anything else? Do you happen to have 3 gold on you? I think she stepped away. Damn.
Yeah, it looks like she stepped away.
Okay, I will go ahead and buy the last 2 potions of healing then.
Okay. I mean, if you guys wish to spend all your gold on potions, that's more than fine.
I think they will be of use.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
I-
sit here and say no.
Did we get any gold from turning in the cobalt thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Did he give us any gold?
He did not, but he should have.
I mean, we'd have to give it to everyone. What was it last time?
That was 100 gold.
Well, we each got 100 gold because he gave us 500
Yeah.
total. So, what did he give us this time?
He was giving you each 500 gold. You
It
get
was each 500?
No, it's each 100.
Oh, okay. So just add
Absalon
100.
will not take his gold, and he'll give it up to everybody else because he feels like it's not right for him to just not do anything and get paid.
Okay, well, I will.
Very sweet of you.
You are very courteous.
I didn't do anything for the job.
So we each all get 20 gold.
Yes.
120 gold.
120. Okay, I think I will leave from here and go to the magic shop. Just to see if there's something must get. Yum. Yeah, sorry, I didn't do any shopping earlier. I was too busy talking to a horny dragon. Is this a door? No, the door was up. Was that a door? Where's
Yeah,
the
that
door?
was the door.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a door.
Hello.
Hi, sorry, did I think I was supposed to be out here. Oh, is this the counter? Where is this?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I didn't mean to break into your home. And do you let me see what do you have any good wares for adventurers that are about to help protect the town?
Yeah, I have all kinds of things.
Okay, I will look through. As an amulet. Bruh. Wait, hold on. Oh. That would be useful, but later sense. And
Oh yeah. Her items have expanded quite a bit.
Dancer's boots. That's hilarious. +1 arrows. Seeking. Death Petal Rose. Oh, that actually would be useful. Well, I will purchase this. And I believe that's all I can do for now. Well, this will definitely be of aid in case things go turn for the worse. So thank you. I'll be sure to come back if I gain more gold and find something of use for myself. Are you going to be staying in town, ma'am?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really exactly get anywhere to go.
Well, I pray for your safety. We are going to have to fight. The rest of my party and me are going to go fight off the hordes.
Well, I will wish you the best of luck with that.
I hope so. Also, are you the one who sold a friend of mine a crazy axe that made him go wild?
I mean, I did tell them that it was cursed.
Ah, well, he is an idiot. Okay, well, thank you. And he's going to walk out. Oh,
You know what? I think it's probably the other way around.
what is? The building? I'm on the wrong side. That
Yeah,
makes
you should probably come in this side.
that makes so much more sense. Why was I in their fucking back room? That must have been creepy as hell. Okay, let's leave out the shop.
So
Thank you.
you're more likely supposed to go this way.
I don't think we realized that until now.
Yeah,
Just...
yeah. That's kind of my bad.
Okay, back to the folk. Do I have to attune to that item? Oh no, you just have to hold it.
Yeah, you just have to hold it.
Oh, perfect. Well, I've got some pretty useful stuff here.
Alright, well, if there's nothing else, anybody wishes to do or buy or take care of.
I think I'm good.
Same here.
But yeah, you guys would have gotten paid for getting a contract with the kobolds. Okay, let me see here. I have to see here. What can he... Pretty sure he can cast spells.
So, what are we currently waiting on?
Oh, I'm just seeing. Okay.
Let me go prepare my search. This one. Be that. And
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's good and ready to go.
I believe I am all set.
I am all set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all set.
All right. Absalon, is there anything you wish to do?
Nope, not at the moment.
Alright, so the kobolds will effectively create 235 traps within the day.
Holy frick.
If only we had another.
Holy, that's a lot.
You know, I wish we were able to bring them back.
So, all of you, well, I guess Cold, mostly, if he's literally sleeping at the tower.
I'm sleeping at the tower.
I was gonna say, did no one go talk to the scholars?
No, I think they did.
Oh damn! I thought Adela was going to.
I was leaving that up to Aldir, and he didn't want to.
Aldir had a point that it'd probably be more easy to figure out how he heals in battle.
So we're going with a plan to fight him first.
Well, we'll see how things go. Hopefully he'll die in the trap.
I don't think I'm gonna be that.
Well, because of Flint, I don't think you really have to worry about that in the first place.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
As you will see a gigantic beam of light appear outside of the town.
The horny dragon.
What?
Stepping through it, you would see a large bronze dragon.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, y'all, if you haven't watched Fridays,
Oh dear!
oh dear.
Stepping through. And the alarm kind of goes off when this happens.
Oh fuck!
A what?
An
Oh,
alarm.
what?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
an
they
alarm.
weren't exactly expecting a dragon to just kind of appear out of nowhere.
I yell. Can I? Oh well, unless you're still doing the description.
Yeah, hold on. Allow me to describe him.
For you non-narrative folk.
So you see a large bronze dragon. You can see around his waist it looks to be a some sort of like dwarvish belt. You can also see golden like armbands around his arms. You can see it looks to be like bracers as well up to like his hands. They look to be like just like leather bracers with various like gems kind of studded in them. You can see one ring upon his left talon. Around his neck is a golden chain. And what? No, actually, around his horn is a golden chain connecting to another horn, and then on his other horn, you see it looks to be like a golden ring.
He's tripped out of his mind.
He has bright green eyes.
Oh.
And you will hear him say in a booming voice that literally, like, it could be heard throughout the entire town. Greetings, good citizens of Sylvian. Glitz the Rapscallion is here, answering your prayer. Do not fear me, for I am here to assist you.
Hmm.
Can I scream, hey? Like, I'm waving from the tower, hey! Hopefully he can, like, hear me.
Oh yeah, he can hear.
Oh, don't move!
You said that everybody in the town can hear this, yes?
Yes, everybody in the town heard him say that.
All the dragons.
Wherever
Don't-
Absalon was, he's probably running towards the noise with a dagger out, like not knowing what's happening.
Can the dragon, like, hear me say, don't move?
Why would I move?
I don't. We worked very hard setting up a lot of traps for the orcs. Please don't move. You might break them.
Oh, very well then. I shall stay perfectly still. And then he
Thank-
will proceed to pose in the most majestic pose you've ever seen in your life.
This is the most flamboyant thing I've ever seen in my life.
Honest, he's
Could
glowing.
I have a? Can I have like a map of the traps?
You gotta pull that shit.
You are asking too much now.
Yeah,
Am I
yes.
asking too much for a map of the traps that we set?
They're just all over the place.
Damn.
A lot of them. That's
They're kind of everywhere.
Yeah, they're literally just everywhere.
I'm going to approach the gate, I guess. Approach outside the gate, because I am technically the one who asked them to come here.
I mean, I could simply fly over if that's that big of an issue.
Just please do it carefully. It is very important for the town's survival.
Oh, hello there, darling. Oh, yes, I recognize you. You're the one who set up a little deal.
Yes, Lord Gliz. I am the one who offered...
Glitz.
Sorry, Glitz. I'm the one who offered prayers to you.
Ah, yes. As I said, I would be here. It took a bit of magic and teleportation, but I have arrived.
I can see that, sire. So, I do humbly ask, how will you help us deter these orcs?
Well, I am sure as soon as they notice that I'm here, it's very unlikely that they would risk open warfare.
If I may counterpoint, they are generally very stupid.
Well, if they are stupid enough to attack me, well, then I assure you, my dear boy, you will have no fear. I am sure I can take care of them.
I put my faith in you. The Gliz, is it again the devious?
Gritz the Rapscallion is what he is referred to as, yes.
Gliz, I put my faith in you, Grits, Scally.
So, may I come inside, please?
Yes, though I don't believe that a town can accommodate to your glorious giant size.
Oh, yes, yes, I do apologize. for that. He will revert to human form then.
Oh shit.
Oh dear. We actually see.
I'm surprised he turned into a human, not like a dwarf.
Human form's hot. Why you gotta do this?
Stupid, sexy gliz.
Because I
Literally.
can.
I mean, he wants to come inside, and he can't fit as a dragon.
I mean, he can't, but God.
I mean, we could have sent him to the lake, but I don't think that would have helped.
Or we could send him to perch on the Lord's house.
I think the Lord would be more questioning and also fearing that there's a dragon on top of his home.
Also, I'd like to hide Tick behind me while there's a giant dragon here.
No, that's fine.
Excuse me, Mr. Glitz.
Must give him a minute. The magic is it seems to be changing him.
Okay, there.
But I must stay focused. This is more as a guy.
Is that more pleasing?
He's stuck in stunned silence. Yes. Yes. It's quite fitting.
Excuse me, Mr. Glitz.
Yes, dear dwarf.
Me and my friend Osmira have a question for you.
I do like to remind everyone that he has a charisma of 30.
Yeah, he can literally.
Of 30?
Of 30.
I bet it will charm the pants off you before you've
Dragons,
even
man.
uttered a word.
Me and my friend Osmira have a question for you.
Yes. What sort of question is that?
You see, we died at one point.
I love how that's how you start it.
So
We
you
died.
probably ran into my brother.
Your brother?
Oh yes, we're all related in one way or another.
Oh.
But he looks completely different from you.
Of course, dear. Not all the same dragon.
I am confused, but please go on.
Absalon runs up with a dagger and goes, "What's going on? I came from across town."
Okay, so there's a dragon here, but he's here to help, Absalon. So we're not going to stab anybody. Please put the dagger away.
I don't see a dragon. What?
It was a dragon. It transformed into a human.
You see that traditionally handsome human man over there? That's the dragon.
Yeah.
She's the dagger.
Thank you. Just pats him on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, so you're more than likely
just looks at the patting of the shoulder with confusion.
But yes, you more than likely spoke with Vendon.
Most likely. Is he white with some wounds
Yes, that's him.
and some gothic face piercings?
Yes, very gaudy if you ask me.
Is there a reason he has dominion over the deaths of mortals?
And you're...
Well, he's basically the keeper of souls.
Out of curiosity, Simon, what are you the keeper of?
Me? I'm basically a dragon of business.
So your brother's the keeper of souls, and you're the dragon of business.
Yes, dear.
I think he has the better end of the stick, honestly.
I wouldn't call keeping the souls of mortals the better end of the stick. I'd much rather run a business.
To me, it's more interesting.
I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't met this other dragon, but I don't think I could ever find anyone that can top. He gestures over to Gliz. This man / dragon.
What was the name of the dragon again?
Glitz.
The white one.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Vadon.
Vadon?
What was the name of that dragon we found dead?
Yeah, it's Vanna Dawn.
Vanadon.
Duckcroft.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that part.
Basically, he keeps the records of all mortals, and when they basically pass away, he basically places those records amongst his vast library. And then he basically, at this point in time, keeps the souls until at least my sister decides to come around and ship them off into space with her.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, maybe one day we.
Lovely.
What a family tree.
Actually, hold on. What was the name of the dragon's corpse that we found in the fucking ogre cave? Or at least his head.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think any of us ever looked into that.
I mean, we learned the name at one point. I don't remember what it's called.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
Tell you its name, yes.
God damn it. Yeah, it was something. Sorry, we ran amongst a corpse of a dragon recently. More of a skeleton. Do you know anyone by the name of Aaron the Powerful? I believe he was called.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I am familiar with him.
Was he related to you?
Of course, like I said, all of the dragons are related to us in one way or another. I believe he was, let's say, a great second uncle.
Quite the great. Recently, we found his hoard and his remains after slaying an ogre that apparently had a deep death.
Oh yes, he got quite too big for his, let's say, ego. I believe he was slain good 600 years ago.
My. See.
Oh.
So, Liz, I assume you want to come to take your payment after the fight is over?
Oh yes, of course, darling. I mean, after all, a dragon of business makes sure to complete his end of the deal first.
Yeah, what is Flint going to have to be sacrificing because of his life? But we're not going to allow that.
Oh no! I am not going to be taking his life, dear madam. There is plenty more things I can come up with for his payment.
Do I have the gesturing feeling that he pressed my cheek when he said that? I don't know why that image popped in my head.
Such a young, strong boy. Why would I want to take his life?
At that, he will blush. At the oh, thank you. Gliz.
Oh, that's totally not creepy.
So, how many orcs are we talking about? Just generally, just so I know what I'm dealing with.
At one point, I heard hundreds. At one point, I heard thousands.
It was
Roughly 2,000.
yeah, roughly 2,000.
Oh, only that many. Oh, well.
Oh, of course, it's a spread thin, so to us it is a ravaged way.
For the amount of fighters that we have, it's a lot.
He kind of takes a look around. Let's see. So, I think this is an elfish city. Some kind, yes?
He said this city.
It's a half elfish city, yeah.
Yes, it is a home of many, mostly elf and half elf.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You see, I come from the North Continent, and I've been paid quite a hefty sum to basically help kick your kind out.
Oh,
Does that mean
Oh, no, dear. I'm not here to cause any issues to you or this fair town. We have a deal, and those deals should be kept.
okay? Good. I was worried.
I simply do not wish for any distrust among us.
Well, Sire, I believe you've come to us in our greatest aid through the deal I've made. I don't think we have anywhere but trust for
Now then, dear Flint, what sort of skills do you have?
I am a working acolyte to fire. Believe in the glorious flame. I am well versed in healing and protecting of my friends. I'm decently skilled with weapons. I'd say my greatest attribute is just being able to bring people together with words of kindness and, well, being their radiant rock, I guess you could call it.
From your stature, I am assuming that you are full-blooded elf, yes?
I am. I'm a high elf.
Ah, good. So, payment for our agreement, I believe, let's say, for 2,000 orcs. I think 200 years of service is more than fair, yes?
If it is what must be paid, then so be it. I am only of 70 years old.
Oh, yes, dear. Plenty of time, especially for you.
As you wish, so let's.
Of course, I will not ask of you to pay it right away. Feel free to take care of any business you need to beforehand. I am a dragon of patience, after all.
I am indebted to you, so whenever payment is due, I shall pay it in full.
Now then, of course, there is the one issue, the only issue that we should probably take care of beforehand.
And that is.
Well, if you were to die, you of course cannot uphold your end of the bargain.
I see. I have partially taken steps to ensure that I may live. Best hopes.
Oh yes, of course, I'm sure you have, my dear boy. But let's just say that, if you are to pass, do you have anything else that you can give me as a, let's say, what's the word I'm looking for?
Collateral?
Yes, collateral.
If I am to pass, whatever fortunes I may gather, they all lay claim to you.
He will clap his hands together. I can agree to that. Alright then. Shake on it then.
That will hold his hand out to him and shake his hand.
Okay, so Eldir, when he shakes Flint's hand, you go blind for a moment.
I do?
No, Eldir does.
Oh.
Ah, so is it like blind, like a flashbang blind?
Yeah, kind of
or
like a flash play, because this
Yeah.
is very powerful magic that just happened here.
Yes. Oh, whatever you're doing, make it quick. As I'm just like shutting my eyes because it's like looking at the sun.
But
Are you-
you will notice that you now have draconic runes etched upon your arm, Flint.
I see. So this is the word of the bond.
Well, as again, as a dragon of business, I must make sure to ensure that the contract is upheld. And he will show you his arm and show you that he also has draconic runes on it.
Mm.
This, of course, applies to me as well. I cannot go back on our deal any more than you could go back on mine.
Of course.
Now then, when shall these orcs arrive?
Today?
I'd say at some point within the next few hours, if there's anything you wish to
Oh, it
do.
hasn't even been tomorrow yet.
It's not even to wait. No, it's tomorrow.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, it's still tomorrow.
I asked him to come the day of.
Yeah, he came early.
Okay.
Oh,
They will be arriving tomorrow, but if it would please you, we do have a tavern nearby to a gentleman's bar that we will most likely recuperate and help plan with whatever groups that we can manage.
Well, no. I thank you for the offer, though. If you do not mind, I'm going to enjoy some of the pleasantries of your town.
If you say so, Zacklitz, we shall leave you to your
Is-
businesses.
You're
the
more than free to join me, of course.
is the tavern not a pleasantry?
Only one.
Only one tavern is a pleasantry to you?
No, I mean,
No,
there's only one source of pleasantry there, sir.
Oh, I see. Well, if I may join you at some point for whatever other pleasantries you may indulge yourself in.
Oh, yes, please. I am more than happy to have you and, of course, the rest of you join me in any sorts of pleasantries.
Oh, fuck.
what kind of pleasantries do you mean before we agree to anything?
I'm going to stay on the tower.
You do that, Cold.
Yeah, Cold, you do you. Actually, before I forget, let me give you this potion that I have for you.
Oh?
Oh?
Potion.
let's say pleasantries of both body and mind.
I see.
There you go.
You ordered them once, as they say. You might as well enjoy it.
You were not wrong, sir. Dear God, I brought full embodiment of sexual energy chaos to our King Sunday campaign.
God. Horny jail.
Okay, well, anyway. He's going to enter the town.
Ah, he teleported. Okay.
Oh no, he just kind of walked by all of you.
I'm keeping Tick as far as I can possibly away from this man.
It's up to you.
Are you really gonna go with him, Flint?
Well, we are bonded by word and by contract. I will accompany him for the day until tomorrow.
Okay, if you're really
You
sure.
want to be left alone with him?
I mean, if I wish to indulge on what could be my last day tomorrow or our best day ever, I might as well have a good time.
All right.
Alright, well, I'm going to have him.
Where's the brothel? That's where he's going.
Well, is there a town brothel?
No.
Oh! Amanda's gonna make one now.
Yeah, like, once he realizes that there is no town brothel, he is literally just going to go around hitting on basically everybody in town.
Yeah.
And I literally mean everybody.
Yep.
So I gotta roll a persuasion check for him. Just give me a moment.
It's not gonna fail.
It's not. With that 30 charisma? God.
That's a base plus 10.
Alright, so he rolled a 30.
Oh my god. Plus 18!
Yeah, plus 18 for proficiency.
Holy shit.
He's a copper dragon.
So, Flint, the rest of the day is going to be a quite a fade to black 10 times over sort of moment.
Oh dear God, I'm going to wake up very sore tomorrow.
Don't get fucked in the ass.
Who knows what'll happen? I don't mind either way.
As you basically join Glitz and just, let's say, a kind of basically a never-ending party of drinks, orgies, and
Imagined Flint going. I never would have imagined Flint going to any of that.
and partying. So yeah.
So, at some point, you might see a building that might have caught fire.
Oh God.
So while he's doing all that, I guess we'll move on to the next day.
Unless I think we.
God.
Oh dear God.
You picked him.
I did. I chose my own nature, and unfortunately, the nature led to a sex maniac dragon.
He is the only good dragon.
That is fair, and I am very happy with my choice. At least with this, I can guarantee that we'll live. More than likely.
You're right. We actually know Flint. Not Flint. Glitz.
Well, me and you, in a different life, know Glitz.
Yeah.
Alright, it will be a thunderstorm for the day of very Lord of the Rings-esque, it seems.
Honestly, though, I was waiting for our worlds to collide and us just like have our tokens spawn in.
And it turns out he came and he brought Grotz. We just bring Gizmo and all of them here.
Bro,
No,
he
brought
brings
Grotz.
brats and spicy in.
I love it. You refer to her as Spicy now. Yeah, he brings in Grotz and Spicy, and we have to like switch between characters.
Going back and forth would be very fun.
Alright, boss, what exactly are you bringing us here to do? Oh, I see. Hello there, new people.
Herbert, what are you doing? Stop talking to random people. You do this every.
Listen, I like to be friendly with everyone. It's not exactly like it's the worst thing ever.
Anyway, that's not here or there right now.
Yeah, in another life, these two met.
That kitty.
Dear God, imagine Spicy meeting Flint.
Oh God.
They would burn this town to the ground.
Brewing. That is chaos brewing.
That is literally the chaos brewing.
Literally.
As like the morning comes, can Cold find Epsilon?
Sure.
Epsilon.
I'm kidding.
Epsilon.
Mhm.
You said that you were / are an assassin.
I let's go with that. Sure.
So people pay you to kill other people, correct?
Sometimes I am tasked with killing people. Yes.
You accept a task from anyone, or just anyone with coin, or
No.
a certain person?
More or less, I guess.
So if I wanted to pay you to kill someone, you wouldn't take it?
Depends on who the person was.
Oh. I don't know if you know, but the leader of the orcs, his name is Zor the Ruthless. I will pay you 100 gold to kill him.
I thought that's what everyone was going to do anyways.
Oh yes, but it's giving you more incentive to help get the job done.
You can keep the coin. I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Alright, if you say so. Well, I'm off to go back to the tower. I'll see you on the battlefield, my friend.
Are you seriously sleeping in that?
Yes. I have to know as soon as they appear upon the horizon.
I'm not going to question it. Fair enough.
Okay, Mr. Steele, you definitely do see them slowly making their way towards the town.
Have the villagers who are staying, or did they already leave the villagers who were trying to evacuate?
They already left.
Tick, you were supposed to go with them. Tick, oh my God, Tick was supposed to go with them.
No, she kind of headed off somewhere.
I sound the alarms, and I see them, and I let everyone know like the exact direction they're coming from.
Cold, please make me a perception.
Oh frick!
God.
This normal one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Wait! I will use my inspiration now.
Sure.
What inspiration did you get?
I got inspiration.
You got inspiration for making those wheels and putting them on the.
Wait, I got inspiration from that too?
No, that was what you got your inspiration from.
No, I also got inspiration for saving Oz's life.
Oh yeah, you should have 2.
Good.
Awesome, I
did.
have 2. Alrighty. You freaking. Okay, we can work with that.
Okay, so I can tell you the exact number of orcs that you see. You count 3,847.
There are over 3,000 orcs coming over the horizon. Get glitz!
Where's
Get
the
the
horny
dragon.
dragon?
Flint,
Yep.
Oh god.
you wake up very sore and very hungover from a whole day of drugs, sex, and alcohol.
Oh god. Oh, so bloody ringing. Look over the glitz next to me.
You see him currently sleeping with like 50 women all around him. And men.
Oh dear lord. He's going to like crawl over some of the women and then just like
This is like a giant like pile.
yeah. No, I try to wake him up. Like, Saya, Glitz, the raid, it's come. We need to get ready.
Oh. Huh? Oh, right, yes. The raid. Right. He quickly moves his hand, casts a spell, and immediately is silver.
Immediately
Ah,
what?
he silvers up just immediately.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta get dressed up. I'll run up there as soon as you're done.
Oh yes, please. Take your time, dear.
I think time is of the essence. He starts like trying to get dressed quickly. It's gonna take him 5 minutes to put on his medium armor.
Yeah. Glitz quickly just kind of puts his clothing on and starts heading on out. Gold, the orcs are currently standing in front of the gate. They are all looking all, armored, geared, and basically ready to siege.
They're standing in front of the gate?
Yeah.
What happened to the traps?
Alright, the traps.
Yeah, what's the traps?
Also, didn't we have the mages create like rough terrain?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not going to really stop them. This is going to slow them down a bit. So, from the traps, because the kobolds made so many of them.
A lot!
Let's see here.
And they were all deadly.
Oh, yeah.
Deadly.
Alright, Gold. Roll me a D100.
Oh boy. Okay. On the D100.
Nice.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's good or not.
Normally, for a D100, it's percentage, typically.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's good.
So, yeah, basically, of the 235 traps, 70% of them will kill the orcs. So
That's a large percentage of them.
Yep. So 164 and a half orcs will be slain by these traps.
And a half.
And a half. One's legs are still going for it.
Well, they're not dead. They're just kind of like badly wounded.
Or can
But yeah, the siege will officially begin once the orcs start getting slaughtered here and there by the various traps that you have set in place. Still no sign of Glitz.
excuse me?
What are you doing?
Who?
You.
Me? Excuse me. So you said the orcs were at the gate, right?
Oh, yeah, they're currently trying to get in.
Excuse me.
Are you shouting at them? Excuse me.
Yes.
They don't seem to be really listening to you.
If you don't stop that, there'll be grave consequences. Don't make me count.
Don't make me count.
Oh my god.
I am vamping.
I'm gonna give you the count to 5 to
He's
turn
trying to
around
my
and go
tactic.
back home.
I'm vamping. Okay, let me filibuster. Don't you make. There will be grave consequences for your actions.
I will turn this raiding party right around.
Alright, roll me another D100. Because there are 222 members of the guard here that are left to defend the place.
You said roll D100?
Yay.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh no, the last time you said nice, I killed 1/16 of the orcs' battle forces.
I mean, you. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good number.
It's still in the 3,000.
The guards and watchmen will have successfully killed 195 of them.
Oh my god. God, am I gonna have to do something?
Leaving 3,480 of them.
I frickin' I.
Well, I'm
I'm
just yeah.
like frick. I start going down and barricading the gate.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. As for the rest of y'all, what are you guys doing? I want you guys at least feel that you're doing something while all this is going down.
Here, help!
Because the orcs are currently trying to make their way in. I didn't want to do this, like, it all just gets solved in one disappointing moment.
One fell swoop.
Oh, yeah.
Can we see, like, are there cracks in the walls that we can see? Or is it like solid?
It's mostly solid, yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
You're
Are
more
there-
than you're more than happy to help defend the walls, or you can help cold brace the gates. You can.
Yeah, I'll go up the walls and start flinging fire bolts at them.
I'll help Cold hold down the fort. Also, where is Tick? That is my question. Where is my child?
Oh, share her.
Yeah.
She's in her back. She's currently in your backpack.
Oh my god, Tick, you were supposed to go with escaping. But you didn't? Mom's really upset right now.
I didn't want to leave you alone.
I would have been fine. I'm more worried about you. I am way more worried about you than I am about me.
Also, there's a dragon here.
Yes, I know there's a dragon here. And you are going to stay away from that dragon.
Absalon, what would you like to do?
Oh boy. Is there? Actually, Absalon is going to come up towards where, towards where the tower was, and no one's up there right now, right?
I mean, there's like members of the watch in it, yeah,
I
but
see.
yeah.
I will go up there with them, and he doesn't have ranged options really. He's just gonna pull out his 2 daggers, and if people get close to the wall, he's gonna fling them down.
Okay.
Because he's not helping with the bracing of stuff. He is not good with that, so he's gonna be up there with the members of the watch at the moment, just kind of waiting for people to get close.
Gotcha. Too bad Sarah's not here. Okay.
Yeah, of all people who's not here.
Go make me like a carpentry check with disadvantage.
A carpentry check with disadvantage.
Yeah, because you're in a hurry. You're trying to like board this thing up as fast as possible. You're not really exactly taking your time with this. I would assume so.
I'm just hoping.
So yeah, you're just kind of grabbing whatever wood you can find around, just kind of nailing it to the gate.
Frick.
I don't know why I have that image of that one Scooby-Doo or something similar scene where he's just like immediately boarding up the door, just in the orc hands him a plank and he's like already inside. He freaks out like, oh my god.
Or that,
Not immediately, like he sees the plank. Oh, thank you so much.
and then Oz, what are you doing? Like, are you handing him wood, or are you kind of like trying to hold like the gate?
I'm trying to hold them doors closed.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Right,
or athletics. Cool. Yeah, just make me like a pure athletics check.
Pure athletics.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, what is that?
You're not one. You're not one.
Oh shit. Can I use a luck point already?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
You can use those anytime.
Okay.
Not much better.
Not much better, but it's better. It's better.
You're getting like pounded back when these orcs are like, because they're like ramming this gate with like siege equipment. They got a ram and shit, so they're literally trying to like break through. So your body is just getting like shifted back, kind of thrown back each time they like ram the door.
Where is Glitz?
Where's Glitz? And where the fuck is Flint?
The door, the boards are helping, but each time you put them on, they just kind of like are easily like cracking and breaking, and you're not sure how much longer you're gonna be able to like keep the structure together. Aldia, you're just throwing fire bolts all over the place.
Yeah, it's my endless ammo.
That's fair.
Aldia! Do they have a battering ram, Aldia?
Do they have a battering
Yeah,
ram?
they have a battering ram.
Can you destroy it, please?
Oh, I can try. Is it like wooden or
Oh yeah,
like
that's a
wooden
wooden
parts?
battering.
So wooden one. All right. I will then start to focus my fire onto the battering ram.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make me a
that might be bad. That might be bad.
intelligence-based roll. We'll just see
Wait,
how
what?
well. Wait, no, you're a sorcerer. Make me a charisma. See as how that is your main stat. Oh, nice.
Yep.
It might be nice to roll that good.
All right, Aldia. You unleash firebolt after firebolt after firebolt onto the wooden battering ram as it slowly engulfs in flames, killing the 6 orcs that are currently holding on to it as they also are engulfed in flame. But you will see that they are bringing ladders and a second battering ram slowly towards the wall and the gates.
I have a question, GM.
Yes.
What for the battering ram that they're bringing up at this point? Are there like is like one solid thing that's like connected, or does it have like ropes that are connecting the ram section to the wheeled portion kind of situation, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like a wheeled rope pulley kind of system kind of thing. First one was just literally them just picking up big wooden log and just kind of ramming it against
right.
the
Right. Okay. The reason I
this
ask
one's
is
a bit more
because
complex and
could Absalom wait until they get within 20 feet of the wall and throw his daggers at the ropes to try to cut it and disable the
oh yeah, sure,
battering ram?
Perfect, yeah, fine, yeah, go for it. Roll me a dex. See how well you do that.
I do an attack roll against it? Is that what you said, or just a dex check?
Just a dex. Like you're good. The DC is not very high, so I'm not really requiring a attack roll.
All right.
And yeah, this is kind of this for fluff.
Dex check. This is. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've not rolled it too much.
This is meant to be like an epic siege movie kind of thing, so yeah, go for it.
Oh no!
Does anybody wish to use their inspiration to let him re-roll that?
Nah.
I do have another dagger. I could try again in a little bit, but.
Oh, so you gonna use your inspiration to let him re-roll that? So that I heard you say sure. Hello?
Pause.
Who are we talking to?
You. I thought it. When I asked,
I left. Sorry.
yeah, you or Cold can use inspiration to let him re-roll that natural one if you wish to.
I would love to inspire Absalom with my lovely motherly skills. He can inspiration.
All right, you get another shot.
Thanks.
You're so inspired. He's screaming at my child
so
because
inspired that I do better.
Hey!
All right, you are able to cut with the ropes.
Have I used both my daggers at that point?
Oh yeah. Both daggers were thrown
it.
to cut like one rope. Do you have more daggers on you, or is just those two?
I just have the two. Absalom's going to pull out his two short swords at this point to get those ready.
More than fair. Tick will hand you a sling. Actually, no, she does have a dagger.
Where did you get a sling?
I always had this.
I've never seen you pull that out until just now.
You never wanted me to fight anything.
There's a reason for that.
I also have this knife. She holds up the dagger.
Who gave you a knife?
No one.
Like that one vine.
That's exactly what I was thinking. What have you got there? A knife! No!
Ooh.
And I didn't know how to use it.
Good.
She does various poking and stabbing techniques.
Excuse me, you're very close to my neck. That's not. Please stop that. She just like pats her head down. Stop it, please.
Oh, jeez. Like I'm quite late to the party. I do apologize for that. I would assume that Flit would be kind of slow, like kind of hurling along behind him.
Imagine he's like 20 feet back trying to catch up, but he's very slow.
Yeah.
And where were you two?
You don't want to know what I woke up to.
We were just enjoying some of the more, let us say, finer things in life. Anyways,
I do not want to know. Ugh. Just get over here and help us, please.
Oh, yes. He once again will bolster his voice so that everything within like a mile can hear him. You there? You orcs. I will only give you this one warning, and this one warning only. This town is currently under the protection of Glitz, the rapscallion. If you do not wish to face the fury of a dragon, I suggest that you cease your attack and depart. They do not listen.
Did you really think they would listen when you look like a human?
Well, they're going to learn soon enough their mistake.
Well, still, that's not very intimidating.
Child, in business, you always try diplomacy first. But, very well then. If violence must come, violence must come.
No one said you couldn't do diplomacy as a dragon. She's just like, what the hell? Like, with her arms?
I mean, I'm still in the town, dear. Did you really want me to change back and wreck some houses?
Well, I don't know. You could have flown up.
Let's see how he does it real quick. I'm like banging nails into.
I'm still holding it back.
Let's see his way. Let's see his way.
Okay, so let me see here. He will just say, Alrighty then. You lot, you two, move away, move away.
Yep. I moved.
I move.
I moved out of the way.
Yeah, I
You want me to
scramble
physically-
off the wall.
So I gotta check something. So it's as soon as you move away from the gate and they manage to burst it down, first thing he's going to do is use his prismatic spray. Which is going to catch everything, let's see here, within a 60-foot cone in that. So even from this gate here, everything, like all the way out here, basically is going to get hit by this fucking thing.
He's actually going to be useful for once.
So let's see here. I gotta roll d8. I'm not gonna really bother having to make the deck saves because they're not gonna make it. Okay, so because I know they're all going to fail this, you see everything with a 60-foot cone begin to stop moving, and then slowly and quite horrifically so, all of them will then begin to turn to stone.
Oh, this will be something that archaeologists will be studying centuries from now.
Of course you go there, Aldir. Can we focus on the orcs trying to actively invade?
The morticians will also be studying it for a while.
I'm sorry, but mass petrification is just a keystone of history.
They'll probably get turned
Yeah.
into material.
And then as soon as he
Um,
steps out of the gate, he will then transform back into a dragon.
Did you get all of them?
He
Yeah,
didn't
how
get
many did
all of them, but he did get, like, let's see here.
get that D100 out?
How many did he get?
Oh. Not that many.
Yep, only 15% of all of them.
I mean, that's about how much we've been getting with all.
So he got 532.
That's even more than what we've been doing.
No, because when it's the numbers are lower, if it's like low percentage, it seems higher.
That's the wrong number. Should be that. Okay. As soon as he turns back into his draconic form, I do apologize. He is going to use his aura of overwhelming magnificence. So every creature within 90 feet of him need to make a Christmas saving throw. And then I gotta roll under D20. $13. So everything within 90 feet of him will take 36 points of psychic damage, which is basically going to kill everything within 90 feet of him.
That's just enemies, right?
I'm guessing he's more than 90 feet out.
I think it's 90 feet in a cone.
No, it says it's 90 feet around him. It's an aura.
Yeah, we are still very much in range.
He would have to be like
I'm
way
fairly-
off.
I'm fairly sure he's trying to be way out of range.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I can move him, so you guys might want to. Be like way over here.
Oh my god, we are really back here.
Yeah, because
I
90
mean,
feet from there is just like all the way over here. So yeah,
Holy.
Just get him off screen.
he is off screen.
No, I mean like
that dragon.
he doesn't need to be on the map. He's among the 3,000 orcs.
Among 3,000. At 90 feet, I would. Yeah, no. I think everything's dead at this point. How's Sora looking? Sora be alive. But if he is alive, he'd be basically the only one standing amongst every, like, just a fucking gigantic pile of corpses.
Wait, who is Zor?
Zora. the main orc guy.
Yeah, I have some beef with that guy.
But yeah, no, I think he would make haste to get as far away from this fucking dragon as possible. After all that's done, Klitz will come back. Well, was more than you said, but still, nothing too much of a sweat.
You literally got rid of all of them.
Well, except for one, but he
Well-
ran away.
He was an issue anyways. He killed the two, me and Colt, so.
Well, you didn't hire me to slaughter all of them. You hired me to deal with the threat.
Well, we thank you for that. Sorry, if you don't mind, has that orc run too far away for us?
Well, that's what I saw. As soon as his comrades died, and he saw he was alone facing just more, he quickly turned tail and ran as quickly as he could. You might be able to catch up with him.
What do you
Although he
say?
does have quite a good fair head start on you.
I think we might be able to catch him off. Do you guys want to give chase, or should we just celebrate that we averted the crisis?
Yo, I got beef with that man.
What stops him from bringing back more at a later time?
Yeah, that too. He could always bring more.
Well, I think well, thanks to Sir Galeers, we're relatively unharmed. We could go chase him down.
I would personally like to go to the original battleground to see if there's any survivors.
You want to see if you can find the cat? Okay.
Also,
I think we can-
we should. Also, I kind of want to check on the original orc village that we first encountered.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a sneaking suspicion that he might be going towards there.
Yeah, I think we should hurry quickly.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Korvac and all them alone.
Well, either way, our deal is done. Whenever you are able, come and find me, and we will take care of your end of the bargain.
Yes, please. As soon as I finish my business, I will come to you as per agreement.
Now, don't keep me waiting, of course.
He blushes at that and turns away. Oh dear.
Ciao for now. Hope to see you all again. Perhaps in next time we could get better acquainted.
He totally fucked you in the ass, didn't he?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Bye-bye, dragon person.
There wasn't a
I
column B from
hate-
what she just said.
And you'd be surprised what he's capable of with his magic.
I
Well,
don't want to know.
As long as he's capable of leaving.
Yep. As long as he's leaving, we're good.
Oh yeah, he's leaving.
Okay, should we commission a horse quickly, or should we just run it?
Well, we're all completely okay, so let's just head. Let's just tell everyone. Let's just excuse me, sir. Do I see a random person?
Yeah.
Sir, go tell everyone that all the orcs are dead.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I want to look. Is there an abandoned cart and horse nearby?
Make me a perception check. Not that you can see.
Oh damn!
I also like to look.
Sure.
Absalon's picking up his daggers he threw outside.
Make a perception check to see if you can find them in the piles of
Oh
corpses.
no. Oh no.
You're not like the
Sure.
Axel Dan where it's just dagger, 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 and they all come back.
Nah,
Come on.
nah, I don't have that, man. I don't ain't gonna got it.
What would you say? Perception, right?
Perception, yeah.
Cool beans.
No.
No. Oz, you do find a cart,
Hey yo.
though it does not have the animals to pull it.
Don't worry, Absalom. We'll get you some more daggers.
It's fine. I have the short swords for now.
Can this?
All right. Hey yo, that's the best I've rolled all day. So I see a cart, but no animal.
Yeah, there's nothing to pull it, but there is a cart.
Who wants to pull the cart?
How about we find some animals? There might be some in town.
True, there might be.
Is there a stable in town?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Bro, do I gotta do my animal seduction skills again?
Please God, no. Don't call it seduction skills. That's your child.
I don't know why seduction came out.
Because Gliz was here.
Yeah, probably. Glitz
Okay.
in my brain.
Glitz is just.
I heard seduction.
I heard seduction.
So where...
Seduction, you say, darling.
Okay, so if we know where the stables are, can we go?
Yeah, you know where the stables are.
Stables?
Alright, let's run over there and see if we can gather some horses for the cart.
Where are the bloody stables?
This way, follow. I'd lead us over to the stables.
Yeah. Okay, what kind of horses are you buying?
Can we just steal the horses?
No. I have. I can probably pay for. We need 2 horses. We need something decently healthy and fast.
Okay. But they got a draft horse, and then they got a riding horse.
How much for the draft horses?
A draft horse is 50 gold, but they only have a speed of 40.
What about... Yeah, what's a riding horse cost?
A riding horse will cost you 75, but they have a speed of 60.
Shit.
How much gold do we all have?
I have 50.
I have 18.
And they are the fastest thing next to a war horse.
Everyone else, come on, empty your pockets. We need to get
Yeah.
you.
Flint, come on.
I already said I'm giving 50 gold.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
We have enough for 1, but we need... Is it a 1 horse or is it a 2 horse cart?
Yeah, what kind of horse cart is it?
I mean, it depends. I mean, it can't be pulled by 1.
It could.
It'll struggle a bit, but it can be pulled by 1.
Okay, gold. Adler.
But the riding horse has a capacity of 408 pounds, so it can do it.
Okay, I'll give 50 gold to the cause.
Okay. Adler, can you also toss in 50 so we can just pay for the horses? 2 of them.
Sure thing.
I'll
Thank
give all I got. I got 18.
No, the 350s are enough to buy the two riding horses. So it's all mine.
Okay. Alright, well, we will stop there for the day.
Ah,
We will continue next time with the conclusion of the battle with Zor. But yeah. I hope you guys had a good session today.
yeah.
And
Awesome.
Yes.
you all
Yeah.
hopefully will have enjoyed Glitz the Dragon.
Yes, welcome him from our glorious Chaos Brewing.
Yeah.
I brought him here and he literally fucked me over.
Literally. Oh, why am I still doing the accent? Ugh.
I was looking very forward to how this raid would go, and having Sexy Dragon make a deal was not on my bingo card.
Yeah,
Not
not
displeased.
on the card.
I'll be honest, we probably couldn't have won it without the dragon.
And I'm excited for Chase next week because it's kind of established Zor as sort of like our first stand tag.
He is the first one. He's killed 2 of us, and he broke our dear our dear orc friend's legs, and possibly killed the captain and his. Possibly killed the captain.
And the blacksmith's brother.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, Cold's little girlfriend or whatever.
What?
Cold sees her so often. They're in a relationship at this point.
Why?
Yeah. The only reason that Glitz helped in the first place is because Flint
Yeah, really. If
made
I
a
didn't
prayer.
if I didn't pray that hard for you guys, we might not have won that fight.
There was no way we could have won that fight without the dragon.
I know. And I chose the one that would make a deal instead of, I don't know, possibly the one that would just conclude in death.
I would have played it out if the orcs, making their way in, and then we would have had like you guys facing off against like 2 or 3 waves of orcs as they slowly, progressively get like harder, and then it would be like another standoff with Zorg himself.
Yep.
After that, you would have been done.
Yep.
So yeah, you it was not impossible.
It was just very, very difficult.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I picked the Dragon of Debauchery to be our savior.
In all honesty, he was probably the only one that probably would have agreed to come and help you.
Then I picked the good.
Because again, he is the dragon of business. As long as you make him a deal, he'll help you. He'll uphold that deal.
Now I owe 200 years of my life to him, and if I should perish, he gained all of my worldly possessions.
You just gotta perish at like 199 with no possessions.
No, he doesn't. I don't die at 200 years old.
Yeah, no, I'm saying is just he doesn't get his.
Or he could just die like 1 month in at with nothing.
That's fair.
The deal would still be struck. It would be everything I own to him.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
I mean, that's
Gotta get going.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to y'all next week.